What I do? Do I take a bath in it?
I think you put that. That shit stink. It do. That shit don't smell good at all. That one ain't it. She should sent you a different one. Oh, is she on there? Oh, I'm so sorry. It smells good. I actually like it. I do. You like it, Joe? I ain't say that shit stank. I said it smells good. It really does. I use that every day if she sent me one. I wouldn't be able to keep my hands off of it.
Me and my white friend, we always sleep, bitch.
That's right, nigga.
But don't you ever say nobody to no nigga like that. You don't lost your mind.
I don't fuck with broke men. I break out in halves, you know. Shit.
Before I took my clothes off, I just wanted to give her like a 360.
Can somebody explain why her front butt looks better than her back butt?
You gotta keep your eyes on the ball.
Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I'm waiting for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Y'all come on in, baby.
And we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. Move that out the way. Hey, everybody.
Well,
Hey,
hello, hello.
hey. It's time to get our gist. Neil,
Hey, how's it going?
Dominique,
Well, praise the Lord. It's good to be here.
man, won't he do it, child? We're going to pray for a good show. Welcome back, everybody. It is the new year. Same season, new year, okay? So grab your snack, grab your blunt, grab your cigarette, grab your cocktail, okay? Sit back and let's chat, okay? Hey, everybody, we are glad y'all are in here. I want you to click like, click share. I know y'all was expecting us a little earlier, but we came a little late, okay? We on CP color. What is it? CP time?
Awesome time.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
can't. What is it called?
I don't know, but
CP time.
we're a day away from Black History Month, so we right on time. That's right. We are right on
We
time.
really on COVID time because the bitch we started pushed it back for still not here this time.
Ooh, you want y'all to be into it.
God,
This guy.
the man is at work, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
he will dip in when he come in. Okay, he
Thank
was
you, Corey. It's CP time.
CP time, but we are here and we are ready to get our just on time. Listen, we got a whole lot to catch up on. How was our New Year, Dominique?
Oh, it was good. I didn't go out. I just wanted to, just be in my own space. Like how when old people say, whatever you're doing when the new year come in, that's what you're gonna be doing all year. So
Uh,
I just wanted to be in my own environment, in my own space. I had my wine. The clock struck 12. I was drinking my wine, and then, honey, I laid it on down. but it was great. But things are good. I got another promotion.
hey,
So I'm happy.
good. Neil, how was your New Year's?
It was great. I was in the house for New Year's until 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I went out. So I spent the night. You said what?
On New Year's Day.
Yeah. So I had a good time.
Good. I was in Baltimore for the weekend. I was in Arlington for New Year's Eve, bought New Year's Eve in with Tommy Ross and Monet Dupree and Sasha Sanchez and I forgot the other lady name who hosts, but I was in Arlington working as usual. So, but it was fun. I'm glad we're back here at our point of view. We were supposed to come back last week, but unfortunately, I lost my best friend last week. And she has fought a long battle. A lot of people don't know. Um, long as she's been going through what she's been going through, but she's um, she's in a better place now, and she's not in any pain anymore. I'm gonna miss my sister. It's like losing a group member, me, her, and Angelica, and we was like three peas in a pod. We call ourselves the Jimmy's Angels when we were coming the plus 246. But that was my best friend. That was my girl. That was my rock. She was my balance, out of everything with in my life. When I can call on somebody, I know I can call on her and get some words of encouragement or some good advice or something. I'm gonna miss my sister. So this one is for you, Desiree. Yeah. So, but oof, I'm gonna miss my girl. I really am. I'm gonna miss her a lot. I was in Phoenix this weekend. I went there this weekend for my cousin's birthday, but I got there on Thursday, the day after Desiree passed, and was at her house with Coco. Shout out to Coco Van Cartier for being there for my sister. She was there when she took her last breath, and to make sure she was okay up until the time of her departure from here. Um, some of her grandkids was there. Shout out to Johnny, who's been there through this whole ordeal with her, going through the doctors and chemo and all that kind of stuff like that. But it was some people that was there. She wasn't alone, so I'm so glad. So I'm glad that I got the chance to go to her house and spend some time in her space and smell her. I got to be with her last month. I went there to see her the weekend of Christmas, and so I got to actually talk to her, hug her, and tell her I love her. And but I just want to say thank you to Coco and Brooklyn and Johnny for being by my sister's side. Woo! I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that, Jen. But on another note, she wouldn't want me to be sad because that's not the type of person she is. But yeah, cheers to Desiree.
Cheers to Desiree.
Desiree. She gonna be in. I'm gonna miss her reading the comment section.
Oh my God, child. I know, like I told y'all that time she was on the show and we talked and I finally got to meet him. What's his name, Dominique? From St. Louis.
Oh, David.
David. I finally got to meet David. If y'all remember, we talked about Hamburger Mary's in St. Louis, and I finally got to meet him. He thought when he met me, I was going to hate him. I was like, I'm not like that. I'm not a shady person. I got to meet you and know you for myself. And mind you, we had already been talking up until the time, like I think 2 days later, he told me who he was. And we had already been talking and interacting or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not like that. You cool. You a handful. But you cool people though, like for real. So yeah, I got a chance to meet him there. But she was on Desiree was on the show reading down.
The house. The whole house.
I gotta go back. I probably have to look. I'm gonna probably have to reshare that video.
And baby, she was so full that night. Ooh, Desiree was full that night. And by me, she was letting it go
She
that
let
evening.
hang out that night, honey. She told like how T.I. is, honey. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And you never really get to see that side of Desiree, though. You really never do. But they pissed her off. They have pissed her off, and she didn't appreciate it. So I'm glad she got it. It usually be me, and she usually be talking me off the ledge. It's like, girl, don't do that, let it ride. Da, 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 da. But child, and I sat there and smiled on her. I said, girl, you sound just like me. Look at you go. I know how Angelica let it out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Angelica go pray about it, benefit of the doubt fish. Desiree ain't going to say too much. She going to let things ride. Me, bitch, I'm going to get, no. But, you know.
The day I see Piggy let loose, I'm going to know there's something really, really fucked up then. If Piggy go off.
Oh, yeah, Piggy go off. It's an issue.
It's really bad then.
It's an issue, honey. Trust me. It's time for hot topics. I can't wait till Trent come in.
Yeah. You must have got held up.
I know, but Trent had a couple of posts that I had enjoyed over the last couple of weeks. Trent had a couple of posts that I had enjoyed. Did y'all go see The Color Purple over vacation time?
I did.
I did too, and I remember our last show we were talking about it, and I was saying that I was going to go see it, so I did go see it. I actually went to see it twice, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I loved it. Dominique, what you thought of it?
I enjoyed it, but I'm just gonna say that my favorite part, which I like the whole thing. My favorite part were Honey Fatima choreographed the shit out of that movie.
Yes, she did.
I don't think that I've ever seen a show, a musical movie, that everything was just so seamless. It went from the non-musical sections into the musical sections, like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So impressive. I think my favorite character of everybody, my favorite in the whole, I thought Taraji did a great job.
She did an amazing job.
I think Taraji did a really, really great job. But yeah, I loved it. Hi, Rob.
Okay, so it was 4 characters that stood out to me the most. Taraji is one of them. Suge,
I mean, Suge, Sophia, Mister, and Harpo. Those are my 4 favorite characters. I enjoyed them in every scene, from the first scene they was in all the way to the end. It was a good surprise seeing Tamala Mann in the club. I didn't even know she was in the movie, but she had sunk her ass up at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that was good. I did like that this movie, the musical, is more aligned to the book than the first one. So I appreciate that. I know there's a lot of people and their feelings, either they loved it, hated it. And that's on them. I mean, I did not like certain parts of it, but overall, I enjoyed it. I saw it one time, and I'll probably look at it again when it come out on Peacock or something like that, but I'm not going to pay to see it again.
I enjoyed it myself. Like those were all the characters that I enjoyed too. I appreciated Fantasia being in it. I'm not gonna say I didn't like her in it. I did like her in it. I would have wanted to see Cynthia play it. I actually saw Cynthia play it on Broadway, but I would have loved to have seen Cynthia play Celie. I don't know, if they even offered it to her or not, but I would have enjoyed that. I think that Taraji got looked over for awards, but Taraji was really, really good.
I thought she was too.
I thought she was really good, and the commitment that she put into that role, I thought she was really good. One thing that bothered me though, and it bothered Tommy too. That's so funny. It bothered her too. They went deep into like characterization, but I didn't like that their teeth were pretty. I didn't.
Are you serious?
I thought I was by myself, and me and Tommy was talking about it, and I was like, Cynthia Erivo. She played. She was in Harriet, and she played Celie on Broadway. In Color Purple.
Well, see, that's what I told Chevelle. My only problem that stood out to me that nobody was talking about, that Celie and Sophia was the same size. I was like, they're the same size in this movie.
She was a little thick. Yeah, Celie was. I mean, because she had a big old back end.
I was like, damn, they the same damn size.
She had filled out for your time. She wasn't doing nothing but sitting up. She wasn't doing nothing but sitting up cooking and stuff around the house to eat. So she had to gain weight. No, Reggie, they didn't have no. They had no pretty teeth like that in 1906 or whatever it was. Them teeth did not look like these back then. I'm sorry. No. I no. Mm-mm. But other than that,
I mean, hey, they doing the same stuff that the pageant kids do when they be doing these gospel homeless talent where they blinged out jewelry and stuff on. So it's okay.
I like I don't like that. But Taraji had made some comments and saying during the time when they were filming how accommodations were, they weren't accommodated for certain things, and she had to make provisions. They had to make provisions for that. She had called Oprah and all that, and they made it right. They was trying to make a bid between her and Oprah, which I didn't think was true. Anyway, people can really blow things out of proportion. Mm-hmm. They came back and said none of that was true, that Oprah and her wasn't into it. Even Oprah said, like when they was on top of the Empire State Building, how people made that out of something, and it wasn't that. It was cold and all kind of stuff like that. People do all kind of stuff in social media these days and make their own assumptions instead of praising the movie, and it kind of overshadowed, the movie and what it was about. I was also glad to see Whoopi Goldberg in the movie.
Oh yeah.
And Sierra. I was glad to see Sierra come in and looking pretty. Do you remember Sierra being in the movie?
Yeah, but so odd. It was. I don't know if I like that part. I was like,
They could have got somebody else to do
yeah.
it.
Yes.
They could have looked.
And you know what? And Miss Sophia kids look older than Sophia.
They had a rough life over there in Africa. They was in Africa. They was in.
Miss Sophia kids look like her grandparents.
They was an Africa child.
Okay, let me stop.
But what y'all thought about the comments that Taraji made, Neil?
Okay, so I think that if those things happen, then you got to hold some things in and not tell too much and speak too much too quickly, because it will become the narrative of whatever the movie that you're trying to push. And I think that's what happened with Taraji, that everybody's overlooking her role in the movie. Nobody's talking about how well she did in the movie, or just, nobody's talking about that. They're just talking about Taraji complained about this. Taraji complained about this. She brought light to this. She did this. So it's like that's now become the narrative of the movie. Taraji said blah blah blah. Taraji didn't like blah blah blah. Or she spoke up for, and she's probably speaking up for the little people, but it just becomes the narrative and it overshadows the bigger picture. And I think that's why people not really talking about her in any of these award conversations. So yeah.
And that's crazy. I'm like, Lord, the cast didn't have food or their own dressing rooms on set until Taraji spoke up and talked to Oprah.
And then some of this stuff is like, really, bitch, we ain't got, some accommodations. If you are this big movie production company, those things should just be standard accommodations.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to tell you that it's a liability for me to be driving to and from here if I'm a main star in this thing. I shouldn't have to tell you that I need my own personal space when I'm not filming and I need my own dressing room. I shouldn't have to tell you that, bitch, I ain't got no food back here.
Where's craft services and stuff?
Certain things you just shouldn't have to bitch, we look at reality shows and see reality stars get their own trailers when they coming out to get ready for a reunion show.
Right.
So these things should be standard accommodations for any big production company, because it's not like they were filming for my production company. We just starting out.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't understand that. But they were on tour promoting the movie. Fantasia had looked so good every time she stepped. I appreciated everything that Fantasia looked. Her stylist has been on it. Her stylist was on it before she even leading up to the movie. Mm-hmm. Even when we found out that she got the part, anytime she has stepped out, she have looked good. The hairs have been on point since forever. So we never got to say that, but she looks absolutely great. The body's banging. I live. They hated her dress for the Golden Globes. I see the silhouette and what they were trying to do, but everything is not. I think people were looking at it as pageant dresses and stuff like that. Everything ain't no damn pageant dress.
But everything ain't just like, oh, I like it either.
Yeah, everything ain't just, oh, I like it. But she did look nice though.
She looked nice. The dress is still questionable.
It just wasn't. It wasn't ugly. It was just questionable. It wasn't nothing that I would do. I know the style I would do. I would certain fabrics and stuff like the velvet part. I like. I thought the chiffon part could have been another color.
Okay.
Maybe that was it or something. I don't know. But I do like the silhouette of everything, and I thought she looked beautiful.
Yeah.
It just wasn't fucking horrible because they were laying her to rest girl.
Well, but the thing is, like you mentioned, her stylist, she had been doing so much building up to it with these looks, and this look nice, this looks nice, this looks like, and then you get appeared to the award show. I'm like, ooh, child, of all the things.
You so,
You
you so crazy.
And she had a black. If the bottom part would have been black, they wouldn't have said nothing. If it's in one color, like a white or something going into the white with the rhinestone band around it, they probably wouldn't have said that. But other than that, I'm like, wow. I thought she looked good. I appreciated it. Shout out to Danielle Brooks. She nominated for an Oscar, and she's the only one. No, her and well, no, Mr. Nominated is
He nominated for Rustin.
he nominated for Rustin. Yes, he's so good. He's really
He really is.
He's good, and he's getting ready to play somebody else, like James Baldwin, and somebody else. He's getting ready to play like 2 big roles.
He's really good. And I didn't know he was gay.
Oh yeah, he's out gay.
I love it, child. That is so to see. Speaking of new roles and stuff, they're getting ready to do a Michael Jackson movie, and his nephew is playing him, and his nephew sounds like him, and he looked like him. So that'll be good. They already casted Catherine Jackson. I think it's Nia Long. I forgot who's
Nia Long.
And
They
then
might as well cast Flex as Michael Jackson.
No.
Oh, please, no.
That ended his career. that ended his career, honey. No, we're definitely not gonna do that. I just seen Flex in what was it in? One of the little shows. I said, oh, they brought him over here to do a little cameo piece, and then they killed him in the same scene. But congratulations to Danielle and being nominated. Let me see what the
We were talking about Fantasia's dress, fabulous.
Let me tell you,
none of these movies.
Let me tell you that. So Danielle probably won't win, but she did good. But in the Holdovers, that's a good movie too. I watched it over the holiday break. The Holdovers. The girl Divine.
What division is she in?
She's in Best Actress.
Yeah, she's the same thing as Danielle. She actually won the Golden Globe, and she's also nominated for Oscar.
Yeah, she won.
And the movie is good to me. I like the movie. It's about these students who don't go home over the Christmas break, so they call it the holdovers, students that stay back on campus. And it's a really good movie to me.
Well, I'm at the check it out. And I like a lot of people that's in the I don't understand how this Barbie movie got nominated for so much juice.
That's what like I tried to watch it. I got through 15 minutes of it, had to cut it off. So I'm like, bitch, who is nominating the Barbie movie and who is watching it from the beginning to the end?
I'm so not clear. I'm just so not clear. Anyway, on to the next. Neil, over the when y'all coming back to school, y'all had a guest show up at y'all school.
Yes, we had Senator Warnock there. We had that's like my principal next to me, and my other assistant principal, he's like next to me over there. And he was there. The black guy who over the EPA, he's there. He's the first black person over the EPA, and he's like 37-year-old black guy.
Oh wow!
So we had a good time. They was there to announce that we're gonna have basically buses that are Teslas, like electronic solar power buses. So they picked our school to make the announcement. And so it was really good. It was really fun. The guy who was the EPA guy, he had someone Secret Service there because like they told us on a Wednesday that they were coming to the school on Monday. They told us Wednesday night. So we had the Secret Service all in our school from like Friday and over the weekend, just scoping the scene with the lights once again. They were not there for Warnock. We had 2 U.S. representatives there. Hank Johnson, then the other lady who took John Lewis' seat. But they were there because Biden's cabinet member was there, not because of the senators and House Representatives was there. Because I didn't realize that all of them don't get Secret Service unless you are a high-ranking member. So, and they had like 12 people there for his ass, the black guy, and he is only 37 years old, but he was really fun as far as speaking, and he energized the kids, and the kids got to ride on the bus with Warnock and congressmen and senators and all that. So it was really nice.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's nice.
The political state of the country right now with the election this year shaping up to be a re-election of 2020. Don't y'all think? What's the difference with this upcoming election to you? The difference is we don't have nobody on our team worth fighting for. That's the difference in this election to me. So it is kind of rough right now, you know, and what we have as Democrats and the people we have running. That's the difference for me. What about you, Dominique?
I mean, if you're going to have the same two people, I mean, there really isn't a difference. Because, like I said, we've seen this same race before, but you know, we definitely want to be engaged because Lord knows we don't want Trump 2.0. It's because that's just going to be a complete and total disaster. Because I would even go as far as to say he seemed like he worse now than he was the first go round.
It's a really scary feeling, though. Neil, what you think?
I think Trump is probably gonna win.
Ooh,
I think
put that out there.
Only because like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is not going to. Nothing about them energizes people to go out and want to vote. So I think the two breaks that Biden had in 2020 that he doesn't have now, and hopefully he does not. These things don't happen. We had COVID happen, and then we had George Floyd happen. Those two things energized so many people in 2020 and got people aware and voting and all this kind of stuff that worked in Biden's favor. But Biden and Kamala Harris, they're just not people that can energize individuals. Now we talk about, although they don't energize me, we're looking at the less of two evils. Which person do you think will be does the less damage to your particular everyday life or everyday living situation? So, I mean, you have no choice but to vote for Biden if you're into liberal services and you know those types of policies. Then you know Biden is the choice. But Biden just looks like he just really just needs to sit down. He just
at least before y'all find somebody else.
Biden needs to sit down. Actually, I was just really surprised that Democrats didn't. I don't know. I guess they feel if you win, you got to run again to almost like defend your throne, as opposed to, you know, building somebody else up.
Mm-hmm.
Because Democrats, they do the same thing that we complain about with Republicans. Democrats are the same way. These old white men who don't want to give up power, and they just want to just be 80, 90 years old, still in these positions of power, as opposed to empowering somebody who in their 40s and can really build up. Because once John Ossoff won, he's the white Georgia senator, who's a Democrat, I just knew they was going to build him up to be like the next superstar, because this is a white man who is a Democrat and who won a Democratic seat in the state of Georgia. And so he's building up, I just thought they was going to build him up because he's in the South and won this Democratic with his red state over, but they didn't do that. So I'm like, child.
But you also have to kind of think about, you have to look at the bigger picture of who's who the people in the House and in the Senate, who are they going to get behind? Because that's also going to be a big piece, and I think that's what really that's why a lot of people didn't really jump on the Bernie Sanders train. Is it Bernie Sanders? Why they didn't jump on his train, because while he was really popular, not enough people that were in Congress and in the Senate, they weren't going to back a lot of the things that he was trying to push. So I think that they try to think about the bigger picture of who's going to have the better chance of getting things done. I think that's what they look at. They look ahead and see who's gonna help move things forward. I mean, it's not like they're not doing any work. I mean, they're doing a lot of work. But
I have student loans that got completely forgiven under the Biden administration. Yeah. I would vote for Biden only because my student loans, I went from $121,000 in student loans to $0. So for that alone, I'm personally gonna vote for you because of that.
Because what we don't, so I'm sorry, Neil, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. Because what we don't do, well, because we're not in office, but what we don't do as Democrats, we don't pat ourselves on the back enough. We're not out there bragging and putting it out there what we're doing. And I think that's also, they're not getting the message out. So, yeah.
I mean, with this day and age that we're living in, social media is so prevalent and the clickbaits are so prevalent, and Donald Trump knows how to get clickbait. He knows how to do things that's going to be sound bites for social media. And, you just need a few seconds of attention on social media to give you that momentum. And Joe Biden I don't know, it's hard. I think he has to find a way, him and his campaign and Democrat strategists have to find a way for people in their 20s to 30s, 40s, the 20 to 40 crowd, to really get energized about this election. Because if not, it's not going to work in his favor. And Democrats also got to know, having a celebrity come out, that ain't going to work either. Because, it's grassroots people that are going out here and voting. Just because Beyonce come on stage with you, that ain't gonna work. Because Taylor Swift come on stage and say, "Oh, I like this person," that doesn't translate to votes. And they learned that with Hillary Clinton.
You say it don't work, but it will get your career counselor. Ask Kristen Michelle.
Yeah, but it don't work though. It didn't translate well with Hillary Clinton.
No, it don't. And that's the thing. And but I saw this on the internet the other day. This bothers me.
Let me see. Is this Donald Trump country? Oh yeah. Is it? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh, don't even get us started with that man.
And the thing that's so upsetting, it's upsetting, but I understand people latching on to people they think is going to have power and get them somewhere.
I think that is.
But it's almost like a slap in the face to me. Like, yeah, I feel like Republicans are going to get behind Trump because that's their only choice. But him, who you're only a senator because of Nikki Haley, because while she was governor, she appointed you to the U.S. Senate, and then you got elected, but she appointed you initially. That's how you became a U.S. senator. And you just all out here just going up for Trump. I'm like, this lady is the reason why you are where you are. But he's such a coon. Like, he is such Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom. He's such an embarrassment. Like, I would hate to be a relative of Tim Scott. It's just because Tim Scott is the person who they're gonna put out there as, oh, this is our black friend. But Tim Scott, he don't lead no committees. He not just a big hit wig nowhere. You just out here just being the coon.
Screaming Donald Trump, get your
Yeah.
y'all
He's
vote.
something else.
So please get out there and register to vote. If you're not registered to vote, encourage people to register to vote. Vote because we need something. And I don't know who you gonna vote for, but shit. And this is scary times that we are living in.
I'm telling you, y'all better vote for Biden because shit, he erasing student loans now. It might be y'all credit card loans later. So
The school it might so it's something. Y'all something. Just don't vote for Trump. No Trump. Bitch, only Trump
I have a couple coworkers who they are black too, and they're like, bitch, I'm voting for Trump. They are definitely voting for Trump, and they like proud about it. So they was like, when Trump was in office, my taxes was lower, this happened, this blah, gas was this price. So it's gonna be real interesting because I know several black people personally who are voting for Trump.
I'm gonna pray for them too.
Yeah, please do.
In other news, these young ladies are at war right now. I don't understand why Megan looks so sick when H-Town stand up. I really don't follow it, but what bothered me is the fact that they have to put security around this woman's mother's grave right now because these stupid ass fans talking about going to defame the fraud of how you say defraud of whatever. They're going to fuck with the woman's grave, mother's grave, and that's late. And Nikki not doing nothing to say nothing about it. I don't even know what transpired between them. I really don't care. It's really petty and stupid. Nikki, first of all, there's always going to be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You pick with people, you do this, that, and the third. You do a lot. Your child, worry about why your brother and your man is on a list, and y'all got to find places to live because they on these lists. Because you can't stay next to these places and stuff like that because they on these lists. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. Let these people make their music. They in the same, and that's just like a drag girl mad because, well, they do get mad when a girl wearing pages, but they're just like, but like for real now, come on. Just make music and make music for the people that love you. Why you worried about all this other stuff that these people are doing? It don't make no sense.
And I think some people are intimidated by competition. It's like if you're doing something, and as long as I think that you're beneath me, I love you to death. But when you're on my level, or I feel like you getting close to where I'm at, now we got problems because they used to be real cool. They used to take pictures together and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the song right.
Yeah, but like it seems it's petty on both ends. But Nikki just seems like she's become unhinged. Like Mama is unhinged and so bothered by the situation that it's like you cannot don't be this bothered at your age.
Well, I be finding it hard to believe a lot of stuff, and they be saying it because I don't follow stuff on Twitter, and they like, well, yeah, she on Twitter, she going off, she doing this, and she keep posting this, she keep doing all this stuff. She even cussed out one of her fans and stuff like that because they told her she should be beneath all this, don't do that, and you're the queen, and she said, fuck off.
Well, I don't have what the thing is, if you read, that's fine. But your reads be so dumb and stupid, and like, girl, you are just all over the place. It's not even making sense. Like, even I'm not like a Nicki Minaj fan or a Megan fan where I just like, I'm just fan. But Nikki, you just lost. You like this round, you lost.
And it's always gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
But the world is gonna stop turning because you became a star. I mean, there's always gonna be somebody else coming up, and I mean, why would you not want that? And then the part that's almost like hypocrisy to me is that you know, okay, say, okay, because where did this all start coming out, right? With her and Lil' Kim, and everybody was saying, "Oh, Lil' Kim lying. None of this is true. Lil' Kim is just old and washed up, and she jealous." And so now we see that she probably was not lying at all.
Well, you know, if you have a problem with one person, okay, it's okay to have a problem with one person. But now it was Nicki Minaj, then it was Cardi B. Now it's this person. Now it's that person. Like, girl, maybe it's you. Because why you got a problem with all of these people? Like, make your music and keep it moving.
And then y'all was baffling to me is because y'all always talking about empowering Black women. So y'all should be empowering each other, especially in hip hop. You know, y'all always talking about empowering Black women, how Black women are always overlooked in hip hop, and women are always overlooked in hip hop. Empower each other, like when and collaborate with each other and promote each other. But y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all should be wanting everybody to win at this point.
No, that sounds good in theory, not in reality, though.
But not in reality.
I mean, but people know that even that just doesn't work in real life for a lot of people.
And it's under it got to be some underlying beef that, you know, that y'all not talking about.
Yeah.
So they probably lick each other's cootie cats.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my.
Oh, well, does it? And you in that word. Cootie cat.
I hope JT is in the news for standing up for transgender women, and I appreciate that. I'm not like, this is not my era of music, so I really don't know like any other like the City Girl music. I barely even know Nicki Minaj stuff, and I barely even know Megan Thee Stallion stuff. I listen to it when it's playing. I ain't downloading none of it because I don't do it on the show. And when I'm in the club, I'm bopping to it. I don't know words to it or nothing like that, but I love a girl that cut for us, and this is what she had.
Your Genius interview, you spoke about on No Bars, you know, your support of the transgender community.
Bitches on my dick, pretty like a transgender. Sit this pussy on his chin in a chinchilla.
Why is supporting the transgender community so important to you?
I feel like transgenders are so pretty. Like, they always speak, they look good. I know a few personally, and they, like, I call them all the time and ask them, like, for, you know, little tricks and trades. So, you know, they the girl.
Tricks and trades. Tricks and trades. What tricks and what trades is she talking about? That's what I wanted to know.
Trying to talk that she telling you like what's your homegirl telling you? Like, for real.
Okay, she down there. What she down in Miami? What Tatiana told her?
And if I tell you that's the first person I'm talking about.
What Tatiana told her?
What Tatiana told her? Bitch, how to work the trade. How to get your corn. True tea. How to say beat. Yes, ma'am. But child, she said, hey, they cute, they fly to her, they do this, they all the things. So shout out to JT. Is JT the one that went to jail?
I think so.
Oh.
No, these city girls, I know their music, but they're a little too young for me.
I don't know.
Like that.
It's crazy, child. That she said that she called them for the tricks of the trade. Okay,
that's what she said.
Well, this came up in the news the other day. As y'all know, Flame Monroe is a supporter of our point of view. She watches the show faithfully all the time, and she supports the show. She announces on everything. But, you know, Flame be in the news every now and then, okay? So the other day, Flame was, not the other day, about a week or so ago, Flame was seen posted with Tasha K. She did an interview with Tasha K. She was on Tasha K's show for about a week, I think she was co-hosting with her. And so that had raised some red flags. And this is what some of what Flame interview was about when she was on Tasha K.
I am a champion for women. And that does not mean that I discredit my trans sisters or my community. But I'm a champion for women because guess what my mama is? A woman. Mm-hmm. Guess what their mother is? A woman. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm a female impersonator proudly. You know, I call myself a trans woman female impersonator because I'm not a woman. Even if I remove I'm not going to be, to me, my opinion, because you know, y'all, I won't be a woman.
I mean, we're talking science.
Yeah, I won't be a woman.
That's not an opinion.
I'm talking heart. I'm talking DNA. I'm talking mind. Women and men are very different on the inside. And the reason I know that because I've dealt with women. I think that's part of the problem too, Tasha. A lot of people have not been in not sexually with a woman, but intimately with a woman. So they will understand that how a woman feels, because no matter what I present, make me angry, he show up. Just like most of my trans sisters. That's why you see him on the damn thing.
What you waiting for it to stop?
It stopped.
Oh, okay.
How you feel about how do you feel about Flame's stance on towards transgender people? Neil.
Oh wow, I thought I was gonna go to Dominique first.
Because she's a transgender woman, so we're gonna start with you first.
I feel like her opinion is her opinion, and I don't feel some type of way about her opinion because that's how she feels. And like, to me, I mean, I don't have to agree with everybody's opinion. I don't agree with everybody's opinion, but I also don't get upset when somebody don't feel the same way I feel about a situation. I do feel like, you know, she has a platform that reaches more people than maybe the next person. But I mean, everybody's not gonna feel the same way. She feels that, you know, being transgender, you are still not a woman, and that's her opinion. So, I mean, I don't get bent out of shape about it, but that's just her opinion. I don't necessarily agree with it. Well, that's just her opinion, and I don't feel any type of way about
it. Dominique.
I mean, I agree with him with the fact that that is her opinion, but you know, I do feel that, you know, we just have to be cautious that we speak about life as it relates to us, as opposed to in general terms, because if I felt that way, I would, you know, and I was brought to the table to have the conversation, I would be like, well, this is how I feel, but why don't you talk to somebody that does feel that way and see why it is that they do believe that. But what we do know is that people consider woman and female synonymous. They look at them one and in the same. And so I think that everybody throws out the term woman, but I think that, you know, you should, and if they were saying, oh, you will never be female, and keep in mind so don't say that I'm talking about the issue and the question that I was asked. I'm not talking about Flame's stance on anything. I'm answering the question that I was asked. Okay, so I'm saying whenever I speak to people, I make sure it's clear this is my opinion. So I'm not speaking about Flame per se. But anyway, what I was about to say was that you know, I can understand when you say you'll never be female, but for some people in their thought processes that they consider womanhood something totally different altogether.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I think that there are a lot of things. Some people feel that there are things that bring you to womanhood. So, but you know.
Well, for me, like y'all said, that is her opinion. That's her life. That's how she feels about herself. But when I think, and I had to learn this about me too, when you have a platform and you have a lot of people watching you, and you appear as to be a trans woman, when you start talking against it, they seem to follow their narrative, and that makes them think what they're thinking is okay. So you have to be mindful of what you say, because you have to remember what you look like to the masses. And to the masses, you appear, as you say, it's he and he, she, we. That's fine. But to the masses, you are a male who transitioned to a woman, which is a transgender person.
And I think if you are doing that, that doesn't, like, we don't have to all agree on what it is. I'm transgender, and I feel like I'm still a woman if I'm a trans man. I'm transgender, and I feel like I'm still a man if I'm a trans woman. So it's like, it's whatever the person feels, and that's going to be so different based on the individual that you speak to.
But she says that she's.
But she said it was like she's like, this is how she feels.
Exactly. But but when you say things about the trans community, and you have these breast augmentation, your body, and all that kind of stuff to appear as a woman, because a drag queen puts on titties and hips, and they take off the makeup, and they are a boy. That's the drag queen of it all. But a trans woman has her breast, her body. She lives every day as a woman. Appearance-wise, that's what I'm saying. Appearance-wise. So the appearance to her platform, and you are a popular person. You are a celebrity. So when you speak against the trans community and say these things about the trans community, that doesn't do this with the straight people. And so it confuses them too. But like y'all said, this is just like her way of life and how she processes things. But why did you do this thing?
I bet Flame got a big ass dick.
Oh my God, Trent. Welcome.
I'm sure, because Flame
look like she's so motherfucking hung, bitch, that she'll make a motherfucker just stand and look like, what in the fuck?
Different from being female.
James, I agree with you.
You're born female, but that doesn't, that's different from being a woman.
But you know what's interesting to me though is that this is only a conversation and this is only an issue as it relates to trans women, but trans men don't get the same pushback from y'all.
They don't.
Well, the thing is, trans men, lesbians, there's apples and oranges. Because you can be a lesbian, you can have 3 girlfriends and still have 4 kids, and men still would find them attractive and won't even call them gay. They'll know their whole last girlfriend and still be like, that's my bitch. So it's never been the same. It's the difference, and I don't want to speak too much on it because that's not my life. I'm not of trans experience. So I can only speak from an outsider. You can speak from someone who's lived the experience.
Thank you, Tara Lynn. Yeah, but once again, I'm just speaking to the fact that, especially when it comes to our community, I'm speaking about the alphabet community, it's always issues with how we identify ourselves.
Well, that's because with the alphabet community, it's just like any other community. All of us are not going to be programmed the same way. We're going to think the same way. I think that's the misconception that people have. Just because I lay in bed with a man at night, I have to always feel this way with all gay issues. Like, we all have to feel the same way about all issues. And that's not how it works. I have a different opinion from you. You feel one way, I feel one way.
And we all taking it the wrong way. I'm not taking it the wrong way because that's Flame's life. Only thing I'm saying is the fact that, because I can speak from experience, when you have that platform and you go speaking against a community who the straight people see you as, that confuses them. And it pisses off your community who they see you as too, because you walking around with the titties in the body and shit. And half of these people don't know you as a personal person. So they don't know you personally. They're going on your what they know you and how they perceive you as, and when they see you out, because you are a public figure. They don't know your life, even though you talk about your life all the time. But people don't go that deep sometimes in that. They hear and see what they want to hear and see. So when they hear you see and speak against it, they go take that.
Destiny wants to know, how can you be a woman with a penis? But there is a condition called congenital adrenal hyperplasia. Those women are born with penises.
You better speak, Dominique.
Dominique,
they don't want to fuck with you when it comes to knowledge. Do you hear me? And they can fact check that shit and you on your shit. But you know, Flame does it. Good thing, and I hope that straight people understand this too. Flame does not speak for the majority of trans women. That's her opinion about her life, and that's how she lived her life. But what I'm glad about is we got another big figure in the community that's a trans woman, that's T.S. Madison, who can combat the things that she says so that people can get another outlook of the trans experience as she see it. It could be different facets of it. You know, like Flame never did this to probably be a woman. You know, she did this probably as work, probably as to survive. You know, she still probably look at herself as her male counterpart. It happens.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I just think people have, I don't know, people feel like just because you're a part of the community, we all have to have the same one voice, one sound.
And we're not.
That's not the case.
The same. Just like Democrats are not all one and the same, Republicans are not all one and the same. People are not all one and the same. Yeah. So what I'm saying to is just because when I spoke on what I spoke on and they tried to blackball me and all that kind of stuff, it was my opinion.
Yeah.
So it's her opinion and that's her way of life. We can't put us all together as one, because we're not. They're all different facets. Look at fucking Caitlyn.
Well, so.
But I'm just saying, you have to be mindful when you are a public figure. And you don't, because you don't give a fuck. Like Flame. So you don't give a fuck.
But it's not about not giving a fuck. It's just about my opinion. This is how I feel in the situation. Now, you might talk to the next person and they feel.
So
it's not about me not giving a fuck, because I probably do give a fuck. I just feel this way on the issue. And it's okay to feel that way on the issue. Do you feel like how do you feel about the issue?
Who, me? About what Flame says?
Do you feel transgender are women or S1 like?
Yes. I don't feel that transgender makes you female. I think you woman, like that, because in growth. And because you're a girl first. All of them, little girls. You are a little girl, and you grow into a woman. Not a female. You grow into a woman.
I mean, I understand. I mean, because I consider myself a lady. I consider y'all not.
Your birth certificate, female. You were born a female. You was not born a woman. There's a difference.
It's definitely a difference between female, a woman, a lady.
I wish Flame can expound on this a little more.
I'm sure she will. She can. We always have Flame with a Flame here to expound on it.
Flame probably stopped tucking and everything. Flame don't give a fuck. Flame a motherfucking.
No, it depends.
Flame harder than Tupac.
No, because Flame, she, we. So when she being she tuck.
We are trans women.
Wait, Destiny. It's a lot of women pay for tits and body that was born female. Explain that to me. So that don't make them women. I didn't say make them female. You said, who the fuck are you anyway? First of all, you pay for them tits and body and have a penis. You are trans. You are not a woman. I am a trans woman.
Trans woman, right?
Trans woman. Yes,
Destiny.
Yes, I am.
Trans
so
woman.
what you telling me is Nicki Minaj paid for that ass and them titties and she not a woman?
Cardi.
You I need to pay for some titties and ass. So if you pay for your titties and ass, does that not make you a woman?
Don't start no shit, Destiny. Now.
Explain that to me, because guess what? Trey could go get some motherfucking titties and hips tomorrow. That still don't make him a woman.
Destiny, you out of line.
Destiny, I don't even think you know what you are. First of all, I don't think you know the difference between a woman and a female.
Destiny, and you came to kill, steal, and destroy.
Destiny, you have a problem, and you might need to go see somebody. Okay, woman.
We gotta get her jackass of the week. Destiny, you get jackass of the week. How dare you, Destiny? What is your destiny, Destiny?
You found a damn fool. Titties and you bought titties and hips and you got a dick. Girl, your husband got a dick and he probably want titties and dick in him, bitch. How dare you?
Ooh, tell her how you feel. Go in, Chevelle.
You might just text me just now. You might want to check your phone, bitch.
Ooh, double down on the bitch.
Girl, whatever. You sound like Kimberell. Speaking of Kimberell, she's in the news.
Bring that Oswald copper pot built bitch on here.
This is the video that went viral the other day.
It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing along now. Ma'am, with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing along. Lord, I'll be back. No, I'll call on you when I'm ready.
I'll be back.
Like,
she said, "Shut up,
ma'am."
Don't it look like Kimberell was 20 people in there?
It's always looked like it's like 15 people at her church.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, why? How did Kimberell get so big when she only had 20 people that she ministering to?
She do them tired ass runs and all the gays like her and hype her up to get up there. Like I said in my previous post, she sound like she gargling a bag of quarters. And y'all act like, oh, she is the goat. No, she looked like a goat. No, she ate goat last night. Her daddy fucked the goat. Her mama learned how to skin a goat. That's the kind of goat that bitch is. A bad built motherfucking twice baked potato built bitch. You know what I'm saying? I will go in on this little short Oswald copper pot looking bitch for a long time because we done gave this bitch some kind of power to believe that she is the singer of our motherfucking generation because she can run a few times in a motherfucking singer.
But then
I little short fat
if my
roots having ass bitch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Kimberell.
Oh my God.
But then say the show is called Point of View. You can't get mad when they have a point of view. The show is called Our Point of View, the four of us, not yours. So I can get mad, but and when you talking about me and my life, you're not a transgender woman, so you can't speak on it your damn self. So you shut the fuck up too.
Oh, get a girl.
Shit, don't tell me about what I can't get mad about. Girl.
What you tell her to do?
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh. And what's her name?
La Bafia de Monde.
Oh no, that's her older name. She's got old-fashioned ways and old-fashioned
girl.
That is okay. LaBetha, she marched. She marched with a few dignitaries back in the days. She the reason I can sit in a restaurant with the white people now. She marched. She went through Selma's Bridge. LaBetha, Baby.
Labathea.
Labathea. She's got autographs and pictures, complete envelope stamps from the year when Martin Luther King was popular. Yes, Labathea. Yes, ma'am. We're not arguing with you, baby. You set in your ways. You go ahead and have your views. We're not arguing with you. You done seen some things we didn't even know was going on. We weren't even here. We weren't even thought about. No one even thought about fucking. Our parents was virgins. No, Labathea. We're not arguing her. Have your view, baby. And that's yours.
Yeah.
She the reason you go to Merrimack.
She's the reason we can mix company now. Yeah, she is the reason. Labathea. No, ma'am. That sound like Mary McLeod Bethune. That line up with that shit. Shirley Chisholm. Baby, Freedom March. No, ma'am. You have your views, baby.
From Law and Order.
You have your view. Her favorite show is Golden Girls.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, ma'am. Her favorite pants is the bell bottoms. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Her favorite print, polka dots and stripes. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You go ahead and have your views, baby. Labathea. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Baby, you just started voting not too long ago. Labathea.
Oh, my God.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Let the man do the work for you.
Let the man work for you.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Baby, y'all got me going in tonight. Let's go back to Kim Burrell, nappy head ass.
Hey, listen, Kim, what you gonna say, me?
I forgot. This Trent not took me on a whole mission somewhere else. I forgot what the hell.
Labathea. Feel the way you feel.
Happy New Year, y'all. Oh, Charlie.
That's Sheree.
What's the woman name? Kim Burrell had went on, like after the fact, she had went on to say that she had she had brought the lady on stage at the pulpit or whatever to like sing, and this was the second part of the video.
Okay, it's your turn now, okay? You were singing with me earlier. You see how you do? Now, come up here. Come on up here. Hold on. Hit me. Shh. A few minutes ago, I was saying, don't nobody sing with me. I'm talking about thanks to the Lord. I said, I said, I'm singing by myself. My son turned around and she said, don't sing. I said, thank you, Lord. Now when you get up here and it's your turn, he said, who, me? Not me. Say, get something in your hand. Oh, thank you. Y'all give her a hand. You gonna do that? You can't have this. That's out. You ready? Just sing. Say, get something in your hand. Get something in your hand. And wave it in the air. And wave it in the air. I brought my off. I got my off. And I can't care. And I can't care for how he's gonna bless. He's gonna bless my whole life. My whole life. I'm so wonderful. Ain't no strife. Get something in your hand.
There's something in your hand.
They don't have a church. But wait, she just had to clean it up because she realized she had read that woman. That's what that was. Kim, you ain't sleep. You ain't
nasty. Kim nasty.
Yes, Kim nasty.
Kim look like a dark-skinned Mucinex doll. You understand? Y'all have hyped Kim up down there in Texas, making this bitch wear yaki in the front and Hawaiian silk in the fucking back.
And then
y'all have made this little short, pigeon-toed, bow-legged, slew-foot, knock-kneed ass bitch think she is the answer to a motherfucking church song.
Oh yeah, but
Kim be like hot to me. Like when she did when she was talking about Ricky Smiley and the Brad and
Oh my God.
She's singing real high to me.
This bitch ain't never sold 100,000 copies. She's never won a Grammy, a music, what you call them fucking thing, a BET Soul Award, a Stella, a nothing.
No, but hold on, y'all.
Get high with Whitney Houston. That's all she did was get high with Whitney
Houston.
Houston.
Oh shit.
God damn.
How you know that, Neil?
Well,
Kim was high in the spirit. Kim was high in the spirit.
Y'all didn't know Kim
Really?
was until the Grammys and Whitney Houston right before Whitney Houston died.
That's
That
that lady got an ugly soul. She got an ugly soul. Let your mask work for you. You need to put one on. That was when you was your cutest, when we couldn't see nothing but your eyes and your fucked up ass edges.
Yeah, but she sure did have had it bad. I mean, kept telling that woman to be quiet.
Ma'am, this is a solo. I'm letting the Lord use me. Lord
Let
is
that
using me.
dance work for you. It's what she said.
Y'all got that bitch walking around like she was.
I was really gagging that Kim Burrell was in a place where like 20-some people was in there. It was like 20 people in there.
That's her church.
That's what all the bookings she gets. She don't be getting no real bookings.
This is what she
waiting money. Wait,
I had to say to Ricky Smiley.
Time together, but Ricky Smiley, the challenge is on. You all owe me an opportunity to come on the show. I want to sit on there with y'all and have a good time, so y'all can meet the real me. You don't have to try to figure it out. You don't have to try to figure your girl out. Come on, y'all. Ricky gets me. That's why he be laughing. It's necessary. Call Ricky Smiley and tell him I'm not playing, and protest the show. Hallelujah. Protest the show if he doesn't let me come on and give my side. You know, because people have a time discussing me without me. That's why some of you who believe it without me are choosing about me without me. Do that math. And on that note, let your mask work for you. They will be up tomorrow, hoodies and t-shirts. Make your pre-order so we can get all of it in. It will be on KimBurrellMinistries.com. All of you, go and get that shirt and that hoodie. Let that mask work for you.
What in a pearly hat.
She looked like somebody that's outside of a football game selling shirts on the table. Well, let that mask work for you. It's just awful.
Mama say, let that mask work for you. God, y'all got to stop playing with Kim. Okay. And she it's like she want to get on our point of view. Y'all think I should call her and tell her come on our point of view?
I got something to say to Kim.
Kim, you got to stop. Speaking of Lord. Her girlfriend is in the news too. Juanita Bynum again.
Oh, this bitch.
It's too tight.
Yeah, her too.
Them little bitty suits is worrying me. Them ones that's high waters is cut all up in here till we can count how many you got down there. Something is wrong. Little jackets that's too little, look like you just put on little Ray Ray's clothes or something and came to church. I'm not hearing y'all talk to me. To the point, even your little dance scare me. The way you shout scare me. Your knees too close to be a man. Oh, I'm not getting nobody to talk to me right now. Maybe I gotta look down here on the monitor because let me get just tipping when you shout. Open up your legs and shout like a man. Y'all better come on here and say something. Y'all up here shout like girls and the women shout like dudes. That's it. Close your legs up. You a woman. Where is our difference? The Bible said put a difference. A difference.
So the problem I have with both of them, see, y'all been scorned by some men before because it's always them two. Juanita and Kim. It's always them two, first of all. So some men done something to y'all somewhere up in there. Y'all done got them men that's in church that's gay. That's still trying to lead these double lives, first of all. Y'all got them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that there was a proper way when the Holy Ghost take over you, how you shout.
Mm.
Because when that's uncontrollable. If my mind serves me right.
If it's real.
If it's real.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I'm not clear as to how you're supposed to shout, Juanita. Then you talking about the clothes that they wear. Men wear all types of stuff these days. They wear tight pants and the short pants because that's the style.
Yeah.
She just called out Kurt Franklin's name. She just should have said Kurt Franklin's name.
Basically.
My pastor used to wear a sort of a tight pants, and he would sit down. He had the biggest dick printing on the mankind. I thought he wore that shit on purpose. Get more members.
All of them. Unless they was in their 50s and up.
Yeah.
Y'all always, and then she tried to clean it up by talking about the woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on to your game, Juanita. I know it. Oh, let me get this. I know they recording, so let me go on switch this up a little bit.
And it has nothing to do with what you're even supposed to be there for.
What you talking about?
Yeah, like why is that always the message?
Have to do with anything that you're supposed to be there for, and then it's always certain people y'all want to talk about.
Yes,
but they know what's gonna get the people, because like if they think the sermon is real dry and ain't nobody going up and all this stuff, they know the things to say to get the people up and out of their seats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, child, it's all for show and it's all for hoots and hollers.
Yeah.
Juanita Bottom is the person that like did. She was like, no more sheets.
Yeah. That's him. That's him. You remember he used to be gay. That motherfucker would eat pussy all day Saturday when she knew it was the Sabbath and she was supposed to keep it holy and do nothing. Fuck that butch dyke ass bitch with that dumbass curly ass Timu ass motherfucking unit on her motherfucking head and that motherfucking sad ass motherfucking drape she got on her, walking backwards and forward talking about she's scared of the man. Bitch, we are who the fuck we are and we don't give a fuck. And if we want to shout in tight suits, we'll shout in tight suits because ain't no motherfucking suit going to heaven or motherfucking hell. Your fucking soul is what's going to be counted for. Ain't this body, this nothing else. Stop worrying about that dumbass shit. That's why I don't go to church no more.
In the pit.
I don't go to church no more. I'm sick of that shit. Why is that always the fucking message?
Well, I tell people all the time, Black Christian people are the most conservative people, and those people will come back and haunt you on election day because Black are conservative. They're very conservative.
Yeah. And
they will, you think, oh, they Black? No, bitch. These are some conservative bitches, and they are voting for the Republicans.
Yeah.
So,
it's ridiculous, child. And
y'all grandmas that wear these white on first Sunday and want you to have your skirt down past your knees.
That bitch, the one was eating pussy. She was eating pussy and reading scriptures out of the fucking Bible and going to repent on her motherfucking knees. Then the next day, repeat the same motherfucking act. Pussy eating ass dyke. What you had on?
That's what
you are.
Ooh, that P word. That's so vulgar. Say cootie cat.
Oh, please don't say that word.
That bitch.
Who that make me think of what my grandma
that
used
bitch
to
might
say.
got a. That bitch might been pulling on her prayer tongue. She might got a starter dick.
That probably was a good day, and I'm sure you went to that church and had a good time because go to the Black one, they all judgmental, and you gotta look good and all. The church say come as you are. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And if that's how you dress, that's how you dress. Perfect example. I don't know if let me see how I can word it. A friend of mine went to a brunch at a house, and she wore like a little short dress, and that's how she dressed. So the person who threw the brunch was like, I can't in here with this and looking like that. Looking like what? That's how she looked. That's how she dressed. At any time. And you invited her, so you knew what you was getting when you invited her. So why, when she come, you shade her? You know that's what she finna do. And a church is supposed to be come as you are. You coming to get the word. You not coming to get judged. You go to the club for that.
Yeah, and they sell Girl Scout cookies in the church. They can sell pussy too. Let her wear her short dress.
They sold it to the preacher.
She on a mission.
I don't like that come as you are thing either. I think come as you are mean like individual spiritually. Girls
Yeah,
come as you are as wardrobe.
That don't mean that you have to like get dressed up. If you don't have it, but you want the word, you got to come what you got.
People come as you are. I want a church just like a dress code. Like y'all go to the club, my church got to have a dress code too.
I ain't say come in panties and bra.
We're gonna have a dress code. We ain't gonna have people in that.
So let me tell you, fine hoes can't come to church. Bad bitches can't come to church.
They can come to church as long as they wrapped up.
But even if they wrapped up, some people shape their show no matter what.
Okay.
No matter what.
I want the attention to be on the pastor.
Dress. What you want them to wear? The Jasmine Bonet gospel gown?
Like she been born again.
I wanted to be born again.
Oh my.
Cat Williams was in the news a couple of weeks ago. He had an interview with Shannon Shaw, and he told down everybody that he could possibly think of. And people had all the things that he had to say about them. And some people backfired, some people didn't. They say the interview was 3 hours long. I know what Cat Williams did. I like Cat Williams. And I think he had put out probably some truth or something about whatever they think, because y'all was kind of pissed off about Cat. Trim, what you think?
Let me tell you something. If Went Too Far was a person, it would be Cat Williams. Cat Williams volunteered some information that only he should have with him. He made every comedian look like a piece of shit. And because people, no matter if it was the truth or if it was a lie, the lie is more entertaining. So 50 million people tune in to watch him dog out all of his compadres, all of his people that he's in the industry with, his peers, in a way to prove what?
I don't understand that part.
What did this prove?
To me, Cat Williams looked real.
I started watching. I'm gonna let you talk. I started watching it. I didn't ever get through it because I could hear. I heard like a whole lot about it and different stuff, and I would see different things on the internet. The first part that I saw, Shannon didn't even ask him a question. He just literally like started. So did the interview continue there? Did Shannon ask him about different people, or like
he just had a lot to get off his chest? But let me tell you something about a person like Cat Williams. If you can watch Cat Williams' personality, you ever seen a person just too smart that they're crazy?
Yeah.
It's people that's got so much sense that it drives them crazy because they're so smart and don't nobody else think like them or know what they know, so they are constantly frustrated. So they got to get shit out a whole different way. That's Cat Williams. Cat Williams is so frustrated because he's too fucking smart. Everything he said, I fucking believe.
You believe everything that he said?
About 80%.
See, and I haven't seen it yet, but see, the only reason why
about 80% of it. I know some of it was fluff.
But because somebody that I love Lunel, and Lunel worships Cat Williams.
Yes, she do.
So that's why I want to go watch it, because she said just what you said, that he is a freaking high IQ genius.
I'm telling you,
says about him.
Never watch him.
So I've got to go back and see it. I have not seen it, but hey, y'all talk about everybody else, so he talked about y'all. It's supposed to be all in the name of entertainment, so y'all say. So
And they lied on him first. They was on first.
But it almost seemed like Cat Williams was like a woman scorner. And so he was going after all the men that had treated him wrong. Yeah. And I'm like, Cat Williams, like, at the end of the day, what is your end goal with doing this? Because I feel like if all these people who you are now outing has done you wrong, and all these people, these powerful positions and in cahoots with XYZ, what does that mean for Cat Williams' career moving forward? Like, what does that do for you?
Right.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out, huh?
Yeah, but man,
it was a lot. It was just too much.
It was information that you some kind of way wanted to know, but didn't need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You look at certain scenarios, even when he talking about him and Ludacris, one had to cut their hair off and all, you know, and it became him. I guess he was trying to say that super successful people almost always have to sell out. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's almost anyone who gets into certain positions of power. You have to do things.
Yeah.
And anybody that said, "Oh, I didn't do X, Y, Z," you're lying. You're absolutely lying.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people are saying that the folks were on the show talking about Cat first. So he just bit back.
Yeah. But he didn't need any ammunition to do that. He came locked and loaded and ready to release all that he had in his clip. They didn't need to have said anything about him. You know what I'm saying? And people said great things about Cat. How Cat gave them money, how he treated them, and how, you know, he poured into them and stuff. You know, and he one of those people who believe in giving back to people because he don't care about the money for real. You know, but he's a
lot of stuff that he said on the show about when certain people said that I never do this and wear a dress and stuff like that. That's how they would come back and bring like old stuff of them with the dresses on and stuff that they done did. And I never do this, I never do this, but bitch, here it come. Yeah, like.
And what's the big deal about wearing a dress if it gets you paid the way it got Tyler Perry paid, the way it got Martin paid? You know, Eddie Murphy. Listen,
got that.
And here's the crazy part: Robin Williams played Miss Doubtfire, got nominated for a fucking Oscar. It was such good work. No one looked at him and said he was sell out because he dressed as a woman. You know what I'm saying? They don't even look at it that way.
He killed himself.
Yeah.
You know? Yes, he did pay for Melba Moore's Hollywood star, James. Yes, he did.
He did a lot. So many people came out talking about how generous he is. I work with Miss Pat. Miss Pat tell me all the time, Cat was the first person to pay her right. The first person who put her on the way, you know, she was.
Oh,
so
really?
He got a lot of good stories.
That's interesting.
I mean, I actually like Cat Williams. Like his comedy specials be funny to me. I've actually seen him like twice in concert. I like him, but doing that whole interview when I was looking at him, I just like Shannon Sharp is like that. He's so unattractive that he's attractive, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
You suck his dick?
Oh my goodness! When I tell you Shannon Sharp, I was like, why?
You think he's unattractive?
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he look like Miss Netta's brother.
I don't think he's unattractive.
Yeah, me neither. I don't either. I think he's ugly as a motherfucker.
Oh,
I think when white folks call us muckers, that's who they looked at.
Let me go back to Shannon.
But Shannon,
he could beat me out, honey.
I mean, he's fine. He got body now.
I find him handsome, and I would let him do all types of things.
That's a mold for a Hollywood monster.
Yeah, like
he can't even get it, Fantasia. Woo!
He's so unattractive that he's attractive to me. Like,
I'm not saying I wouldn't suck his ass. He don't look cute.
Tell you,
he's not ugly, child. Look at Shannon.
Man, please put Miss Netta up next to him.
You like it? If Netta take that wig off,
put Miss Netta. Lunch is red.
Her wig off. Wow. Okay. A couple months ago, we were, you know, on hiatus and stuff like that, and this came through, and y'all wanted us to talk about it then. We didn't want to talk about it now, but we're gonna talk about it now.
Here it goes.
From the essence debacle.
How you gonna allow? Who's the head judge? Who's the head judge? What's this nobody want to share? Let me go to the man with the money. How do you allow a contestant after they done left the stage with their stuff off?
Come on, baby.
No, you don't have to move him. Because anything in front of him can be moved too. I don't give a damn what it is, but what I'm saying to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put hands together for the newly crowned Mr. and Miss Essence National Blue Timer, Tyrese Subject from Black, Redmond, Everything Sanchez, and Gloria Sanchez.
Y'all come on, shit, y'all money ain't going into. That's the bullshit. But I bet you next year you won't have nobody.
Honey.
And anything.
Honey.
Repeat that to me. And anything.
Girl, first of all, I love this. It was just so dramatic to me. It was the hair.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
It was the hair for me.
Yeah.
And anything.
And anything in front of him can be moved. Okay, that's just like what man
will be moved.
I mean, but the thing is, you say anything in front of him can be moved. And bitch, you the one that got moved.
So that's why I got moved. Next. That's why I was going next, because you head is off, right? You set the head is down. Ain't nobody in front of you if you want to grab somebody. So that wasn't your intent anyway. You didn't want to grab nobody, first of all. But when they took you away, you didn't have to go with them. You turned your back.
They moved you so gently.
They moved you like this. They moved you like this.
Anything in front of him can be moved, and they just moved you right along.
Heels on. He had his hand on her back, and then he just let it go. He just walking behind her, but she's still talking shit.
Well, that was a cute stand, though.
Come this way. Come this way.
But my thing is,
that was a slogan. That became a slogan.
Right? When did they find out? This had happened with the bringing back of the dress and all that kind of stuff like that.
I don't know.
That's what I did, and I know Diamond went on. Diamond had went on Baxter Braxton's show to tell her side of the story and all that kind of stuff like that. But if you knew that was going on while the pageant was going on, I'm gonna stop that right here.
Yeah.
Because ain't no sense in us going on any further if y'all done did all of this. I don't care if we done went to the next category or not. We need to stop this right here. Because y'all bullshitting me.
Mm.
And she said that she took the dress off.
And took it back out there.
And took it. Man, police.
To show the judges they did have a golden
dress.
I think they said P. Jasmine took it back out there.
I'm going to show P. Jasmine owned up to it. Hold on. But this is the dress.
Yeah.
So what was the dress calling for? What's the category?
White with 20% gold.
20.
You know what? I hate when people say the 20% to 10%. What, bitch? Who got a measuring stick out there? Who got a how we measuring this?
Well, just make it appear like you got some.
But let me look at the dress though, and y'all see how far the stage was, right?
Yeah.
What if you can see it's not so
no gold.
Exactly. So
half our points.
As a judge, I need to see gold. Don't give me no 30 balls, bitch.
Maybe they said gold in the hair.
No, ma'am. We got to be in the garment.
No.
It's got to be in the garment.
That ain't gold. That's blonde. Because you go buy that.
I will automatically take half of her points.
The helmet don't count as the garment?
No, it does not.
That's her hair.
No, it does not. And so, as the judge looking at that, they say 30% gold. I'm not seeing gold because, bitch, you got gold balls. Yeah. I need to see just like if they got to bring me the garment to the table to see it. No,
it don't work like that.
P. Jasmine, you dead ass wrong.
Oh, don't do P like that. I love you, P.
Whatever. You dead ass wrong. So this is what P. Jasmine had to say.
I can't read that.
Bitch, me either. So let me go
The
find.
lighting was horrible, and the spotlight was not being manned. Everyone that looks at the video can see how dark the place was. When I heard that the judges did not see the colors, I did not take it upon myself to do anything unorthodox. I went to the promoter and the pageant coordinator, and then that's when I went back there and I got the garment and brought it to the judges, and the judges look at it with the flashlight on their phone, each and every judge. If the lighting was not that bad, they would not have had to have used a flashlight. In essence, I did nothing for one contestant that I would not have advocated for the next contestant. The category was white with a touch of gold. The gold was on the waistband and under wrist of the garment. No one went backstage and added anything or took anything away from the garment. The garment was brought back out to the judges so that they can make an informed decision. So for all of the Facebook people who were not there because I was there, I take full accountability for what I did and said what I said, and I did what I did, and I am the person who did it. So you don't have to say the reigning. The name was P. Jasmine Darnell, by the way. I was thanked by the judges for the clarification.
So if you bringing a garment to the table and they had to pull these out,
yeah, you should never. At the point that you have to bring garment to the table, you already lost. That should never occur at all.
And I don't care how bad the lighting is. I still should be able to
see gold,
to distinguish where the gold was at.
Future reference for anybody out there: do not bring a garment and just put it in front of the judges after the category is over with.
It has to be self-explanatory what you have on.
Why you take your garment back out there?
Once the judges see it, they got to score what they score, and we're going to move on to the next person.
Yeah.
That was a damn fool. P. Jasmine, how dare you? And you all a pageant?
Shout out to P.
You all a pageant.
And the thing is, your intentions might have been well, but no, don't. When it's done off stage, it's done off stage. We're not moving on to the next bitch.
Fine.
But for clarification, what is it? Did they say that the person ended up winning the category?
And the pageant. And the pageant. The diamond said, FYI, what happened, presentation was white with a splash of gold. The other contestants' presentation didn't show gold on stage. They allow her to leave stage. Still in question, did she have gold in garment? After taking it off, the current reigning brought the presentation out in hand to show that the place gold on the garment. Who does that? After a while, you get tired of face playing in your face. I brung this up to the owners before crowning and informed them something needed to be done. Also stating to them if they allowed it to happen, it was not going to be pretty. Nothing was done nor fixed. So basically, you played in my face, rectify the situation and fix it. Rectify the situation and fix it because I've never seen nothing like this before. Rectify what situation? Because you let it go on.
Well, she only has so much control.
No, you did. If you seen them, if you know this happened, because I'm sure they told you this shit before while the pageant was going on.
But she thought they would have more integrity than they displayed. Oh, I mean, but you already at the pageant doing it.
Well, if that had happened, so maybe they let it happen. And did y'all change y'all scores? Because evidently y'all changed y'all scores.
But she should have been scored very low in presentation.
Evidently y'all changed the scores.
Gloria.
Can you imagine a bitch coming out and winning the category that they just simply brought the garment in front of you?
And bitch, I mean, you don't have to, like, girl.
That is awful. That is awful.
Gloria, get that girl her title.
Who's Gloria?
That's who in the dress. Who?
Gloria, step to the front.
Oh.
Step to the
person
front
who made
door
the comment, anybody move in front of you could be moved too. You know,
and give Diamond her title.
do you know that person, Dominique?
Say that again.
First of all, I need
comment. Anybody in front of you could be moved too.
First of all, stop doing
Stop doing what?
Essence.
Which pageant, Chevelle?
Essence. It's been the bullshit since day one. Trust me, I was there, and I ran before too.
Yeah.
And when the owner tell me years later, yeah, I worked you for this person, stop doing Essence.
He told my sister that too.
Who did work you for, Chevelle?
They worked me for this old school queen here in Houston. Her name was Saka Simone. It was blatant that they worked me.
Wow.
And that night I threw my plaques in the trash. And Paris was Miss Continental, and she took him out the trash. Like, you don't do that, girl. Paris, I respect you, but you can go to hell on this one.
God damn. So Remington Ross always owned it?
Bullshit.
Oh, Remington.
Bullshit.
Remington, come to the
front.
front.
Year, I think I ran. I don't know if I ran the second year, but I ran the first year. I got first run up to Poison Alexander. That was the very first year that they had it, and then I did it again. And I had just got first runner up at Miss US of A at large. I wore everything and got a new sportswear and all that kind of stuff for presentation. Did this in the third. It was some bullshit.
And it was Remington Ross who owned it.
Oh yeah, he's always owned it.
God damn.
You just didn't lose the pageant.
What is that? The Renaissance Festival? I ain't been to that. I don't know nothing about Renaissance. But yeah, Betty Essence is just with Renaissance. Bullshit.
Damn.
Why y'all keep running over there? They tell me they ain't got their money over at Renaissance.
Diamond said she'll make sure he don't have that passion again next year.
Yeah, she said that they're not gonna have that many contestants next year. We gonna see because that's never really happened.
Well, first off, don't threaten us with a good time like that because they ain't had that many contestants this year. One, it was just you and Gloria or whoever. It ain't like it was a plethora of people that we was just like, oh, we just died to see these people.
A plethora. And it ain't never a plethora.
It wasn't like it was just a long line of us trying to get in there to see y'all.
That from Houston, New Orleans to Alabama, that need to just move that shit to the trash.
He said the essence thing.
People just do away with it. Just the farmers don't even want to.
Is it worse than Utopia?
So why y'all even running?
Is it worse than Utopia?
I don't know.
Utopia foolish. I don't know if anything is that bad.
Essence could be in Renaissance.
Damn.
Anything in front of you can be removed.
It's called the Queen of Drag.
You know what? This came out right after Giselle had went in on Alexis. The shit it just took its own life.
No, it came out before.
I thought it was after.
It was after before. I don't know, but it came out.
It was after.
But it's the Queen of Drag. It's a contest presented by Travis Stansel, former Mr. Continental. Queens, but only one will be the Queen of Drag. You say what?
Is that Skip Mackel Day?
No, that's not Skip Mackel Day. We're gonna get to that. Hold on a second. Let me move that out the way, and then let's talk about the contestants, and then we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
These are the contestants.
Aja, this hairline. This hairline is Aja.
That's Tongue at the top. Next to her is John Jillian, Alexis Gabrielle Sheraton, Kennedy Davenport, Buffet. On the next line is Tatiana Boucher, Aja, Naisha Lopez, Tiffany Hunter, Shay Shay Larice, and Layla LaRue. As y'all see, it's 11 girls. It's supposed to be 12.
So this picture right here, what I tell you, Kennedy looked like, why am I here? I don't want to be here.
Layla looking like,
Layla looked like a smooth criminal.
Looking like this is some bullshit.
I mean, what do they tell the people to come for this photo? It's just it's like a smorgasbord of all types of shit.
And Buffet looked like she smuggled $100,000.
Wait,
what was the look? I mean, some people look like they just got stage for a show. Some people look like they about to go on stage for a show. It's just all over the place for me.
But there might have been a picture they weren't supposed to take. Just a little teaser or something.
Had they just done a show?
Put that picture back up because that picture was doing a lot of things.
And now they all went down there to do a photo shoot, and I guess a video too to introduce this contest.
You think they said?
I like.
I mean, well, the thing is, you know what? Let me go back because if church is come as you are, they can come as you are for this photo shoot too.
Yeah.
So,
But they came as what I don't know the theme. Some of them had costumes on, some of them was dressed regularly. This the pageant Giselle was supposed to do too, right?
Yeah, but I wonder is Buffet over there with that hair look real expensive over there.
Buffet got
real expensive.
Buffet got a heavy coin. She got a buffet of money. Do you hear me? It was all you can grab. Like the buffet. Shout out to Buffet. Because Buffet, bitch, if you would have got away with this shit, you've been a smooth motherfucking criminal.
That's what
shout out to you.
That's what Layla LaRue like, a smooth criminal.
But no, she looked like one. But Buffet was the smooth criminal. You work, girl. I saw you with all that dress. I went to EOY with Shay Shay when Buffet had won. That bitch had all kinds. She was putting out all kind of good shit. Not knowing I'm standing next to a thief. I had to next time I'm gonna leave my wallet in the fucking car.
I can't. That's just all I heard was my man and I was standing next to a thief. What is y'all talking about?
Buffet.
Oh my God.
I was standing next to a thief. I'm so glad she didn't get my wallet.
Child, listen. So the winner of the show of the contest wins $50,000. And the top 4 gets $4,000.
So you wanted us to predict who we think gonna be the top 5?
Yeah, why not?
The top 5 get what?
$4,000. The top 4, I think it's the top 4, not the top 5. They get $4,000, and the winner wins $50,000.
And these are the people, right?
And these are the contestants.
Shout out to Nikki. This is gonna be hard. Tell us how the categories go again.
The categories is, if I'm not mistaken, they have it's a work the runway category, which I think is like a gown category. They have a talent category, and then they have another category for the top 4.
Oh, okay.
So it's gown and then talent and then top 4.
And then they do a lip sync for your life type thing, right?
So
that's so so evidently the top 4 you have to do a lip sync by yourself, and but you have for talent you can do your production, and so then you have but they haven't said anything about a presentation or anything yet that I know of. But alleged, well, ain't no alleged. When presented, you had to be a former title holder of Continental, US of A, America, EOY, All American Goddess.
Is that what they consider the top 5?
That's the contestant. Excluding Giselle.
Excluding Giselle.
You have to win US of A, EOY, America, Continental, or US of A.
What the girl in the red and that's the Gap ain't won that. One of those.
Who is that, baby?
Joan Julie.
Joan.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that y'all was looking at the same picture I was looking at.
She might be the exception.
Is that why Kennedy? Is that why Kennedy looking like, oh, here go the bullshit? This bitch over here who ain't won shit.
So my thing is,
she won glamorous.
Giselle was going off about Giselle was going off about saying that they were saying that she wasn't there because she was sick.
She was sick.
And should she be able to compete?
Okay.
It's not a pageant, it's a contest. And it's a produced contest. So therefore the producers can do what they may see fit for their contest. It's a contest, it's not a pageant.
Okay, you can say that. So what's the difference? What's the difference? That means since it's a contest, we can really cheat.
It's drag race. It's a produced contest. It's Queen of the Damn that's on TV or whatever that shit. It's a produced contest. It's not a pageant. And so the producers can do how they see fit
to make good TV,
TV because they want to produce this said thing. With that being said, that's why Joan is there.
Okay.
But when you presented it to the girls, that's not what you said.
Right.
So had I been there, because I was supposed to be there too.
Yeah, I turned it down too.
I turned it down. Because once I got the contract and once what we talked about wasn't what we talked about. And what I was told, I don't remember that. I'm sure you don't remember things in a verbal conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fool. So had I been there, I wouldn't have cared if Giselle wasn't there. She's sick. Okay.
Yeah.
That happens. But what is Joan doing here?
I mean,
that's the problem I would have had because it's a contest. And it's a produced contest. So therefore, I feel some type of way that she's here because she ain't won none of them 5.
Sure ain't.
Maybe they want for the beauty aspect of it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Definitely got that.
Because I'm pretty too.
No, but in that picture we saw, I didn't see a lot of pretty girls. So maybe they want to put like the
I don't. Giselle not there.
But I said the picture that we saw. I didn't see a lot of beauty, so maybe they want her for the beauty.
Wait.
So there go your beauty. If you feel like them 11 wasn't pretty.
You out of line.
Oh, you see, I understand what Flame feel like. She got an opinion, and y'all don't like the opinion. And now I understand.
You can have your opinion. You
just had to win a title, not just the Big Four, honey. No, that's not true. I was one of the 12. I had the conversation.
She had the conversation and the letter.
So I know what I'm talking about over here, and I know what I was told.
Were they count glamorous?
No. And Glamorous don't even count themselves as a national.
Oh, okay.
It's a pageant that give away $10,000.
Damn, Joan.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay, because I went out because I'm like, we should have put a question mark behind that. Joan won Glamorous. That's not a national, and even if it was, that's not what he said.
That makes sense now. That's why Fonda La Femme going to Continental because Joan going over there, so she won't be there this year. This shit makes sense.
Too, Stasha, they asked a lot of girls and they turned it down. I had my own reasons for turning it down.
Me too.
See, they asked Trey and he turned it down. He had to work.
Do you think that they don't give away all this money they talk about?
I think so.
We'll find out.
It'll be taxed like a motherfucker.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be taxed.
But they'll get it. They'll get about 20, 30,000, 32,000.
Okay.
But it's allegedly it's supposed to be sponsored by some corporate sponsors.
Those are some heavy hitter girls too, though. To be
Oh
honest,
yeah, it'll be some good talents in there and all that kind of stuff. But basically, again, you are paying to do it's a contest, but you're doing another pageant,
right?
And so that was that no network has picked it up. So that's the thing, you still have to film it.
Yeah, you have to film it.
You have
it's like a pilot.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do it on YouTube.
Okay, so they said it's sponsored by Lexus. They said it's sponsored by
Come on, Lexus.
Like Lexus the car.
Yeah, Experience Amazing. That's all I drive.
So I heard it's picked up by a lot of things. So you asked was that who's lover Neil?
You said what?
You said something about Skip Mackle's day, Travis.
Yeah.
I don't know about him being Skip Mackle's day, but for those of you who don't know who Travis is Mr. Continental. We talked about him on the show before, with him and Edward Michael from Phoenix, Arizona. Remember when he was Mr. Continental, him and Edward Michael were in cahoots with each other, what kind of stuff, and Travis supposed to be straight, but he was playing with Edward, and Edward is a flight attendant for Southwest, and Travis was saying how he was going to get Edward fired because he was playing with him and all that kind of stuff like that, and with the flights and all that kind of things like that. And we talked about this on the show, and they had the audio. We had the audio of him telling him, "I'm going to get you fired," and this, that, and the third. Remember that?
I remember that.
Okay. Well, when the contract came to me, I saw on the contract Edward Michael. Now y'all work together. I don't want to be a part of this.
This Travis person must have some good dick or ass. The people are really bending over backwards for him.
You don't have to have either. He got good game. He's a master manipulator. So he that's what he got.
But
that other person who the Edward person, when he came on the show, when I saw, I'm in education, so I know a person who had 2 teachers in the classroom growing up.
What's up, Zodiac?
And he looked like somebody who had 2 teachers in the classroom growing up. I'm like, okay.
So from what I hear, that he was presented as the assistant before the girls took off, and then when they got there, he was the partner in all of this. I don't know, but I just know that somebody that was blatantly trying to get somebody fired from their job.
Crazy.
And this was something we talked about on the show. I don't want to be no part of that. Because how am I supposed to trust the fact that no. Take the equation.
So can we kind of revisit back to, so Giselle was sick. And so now she's not a part of the lineup. How did that come about? We heard what she said, but have you talked to anybody that can talk about that piece?
Well, to my knowledge, it was voted on what they thought, and it wasn't because Giselle won't lie about Shay Shay and Alexis. But to my knowledge, it was voted by everybody. It wasn't just them 2. A lot of them had said no because she wasn't there. Then it was said, that's why I said too, it was a produced show, because it was said that he said he can make that call because it is a produced show and it's not a pageant, it's a contest.
Yeah. But
here's the reason why Joan is there. Because it's a contest.
And what's the main thing you do in the contest?
You compete.
You win. You want to win.
And you win.
So you win by eliminating the good people. Now they playing chess. Now you may not like it.
Yeah.
But Giselle is a threat. She's gonna be one of them girls that's gonna be high up there. You know what I'm saying? Because she was gonna bring her shit. So if this
Giselle can do a talent by herself.
That's what I'm saying.
Have a whole production do a talent.
She was big competition. So if I had a chance to knock out my big competition, I would too. It's $50,000 we talking about. I mean,
I understand it.
It ain't.
If I had the opportunity to get rid of Giselle and win the competition, I'm gonna get rid of her.
Yes.
I know.
Bitch, I love you, but bitch, you gotta go.
Would you? I would.
You gotta go, bitch.
I've been telling them and get rid of John.
These people who doing the pageant, their talent. I don't know. I don't see no talent people like that. I don't see no people that is slave talent to me.
Kennedy.
I mean Kennedy, but Kennedy, that bitch like she already knows something fishy.
And Kennedy is another one that can slay talent by herself.
By herself, she can. But Kennedy in that photo shoot, she like, bitch, this ain't right, but I'm here already. So I'm
but let me tell you something.
Right, and even after that, Reggie, they still wanted Giselle to come. Everybody, you know, they Giselle to come.
Because Giselle can slay talent by herself.
But guess what? I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't care. And not to say that Joan is a threat. I don't care because it seems fishy to me because at the conversation, you didn't say nothing about no glamour. Get her out of here.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes you just know what the fuck you know. You remember they did Most Beautiful Transsexual in the World and Mimi Moss went, bitch, I wouldn't have went up against my motherfucking Mimi Moss. Everybody was in it.
Everybody was there.
No,
the exposure of it all. And I was going to do it, but once I realized how much money I was going to have to put up myself, and my thing was I wasn't doing a pageant this year.
Yeah, and I was in Florida too.
I still have a brand to protect. So I still got to pay for a lot of stuff to make myself look good. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. So that's the reason why I and then had I got there, I still wouldn't have been in there because y'all got Jones sitting there. So that means to me, that's a setup.
It's a setup for a punchline.
And I'm not going to be a part of that.
For the subline.
Because that ain't what you told me.
Spending all their dimes.
And I'm not ready for Giselle. Okay. Oh, you better do it. Giselle, you can come on. Okay, that's fine.
No, but man. Giselle, I don't mean no harm. Niece, grandbaby, sis, bitch, you can't come back. You too motherfucking good. You're gonna make me have to work extra hard. No, man. I go down to the producers. Listen, I don't think it's fair that Giselle is able to miss a very important day. She could have drank some Campbell soup and took some whole cough drops and got on the goddamn plane and got a medicine ball from Starbucks in the goddamn airport. Since she not producer, I need her and Joan Julian gone.
Hello. Well, Giselle went live and she went off.
No, Giselle didn't go live.
To discuss her and Shay.
Giselle went dead.
Giselle, because she, you know, from what I understand, it was about, hey, Reggie, the girls can't do nothing without Reggie, bitch. Here, if Reggie, they don't want no parts of it.
But then everybody Reggie do win the pageant.
Oh, real. Reggie got something in the
he got some hoodoo.
Yeah,
he got in his hand. Every girl he do wins the fucking pageant.
And so
shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Reggie.
He's amazing to work with.
Shout the fuck out to
so
Reggie.
Amazing to work with.
If I see Reggie with somebody,
it was so amazing.
Yes.
When I see Reggie, I said they about to win.
Shout out to Reggie. That's my
never
brother.
Failed.
A lot of shit. Fuck Reggie. Reggie's done a lot of shit. The bitch, Reggie ass, and them fucking fingers of Reggie.
Shout out to my brother Reggie. Love him to death.
I just need you to just look. I'm not doing no more girls. I'm gonna send y'all out with these updos, and I only do human hair. Send these out with these, And y'all
dressed them. He dressed them too.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
He had me feeling so special, though. That's why I had so much confidence.
I had Reg on my. I had 2 hairdressers on my team.
And Shay say Reg Jahan.
So, but when Giselle told her Shay that I'll let you know, if I'm going or not.
No, let me tell you something. Giselle
went off.
Giselle, Giselle is a Leo. Giselle would ask for your shit, okay? Because she a Leo. Giselle meant that with all the little girls she could. Bitch, I'll let you know. She was chin checking Shay.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know, bitch. Don't be talking about me. She was chin checking Shay.
Made Shay feel some type of way. And then
chin checking her.
Come back and say, well, bitch, I beat you and Kennedy already, so I don't know. Hold on, bitch.
Right. No. It went left now. It went left.
Because girl, you done went all the way back to when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Competing. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what's about. When you are somebody who I see beneath me, I'm gonna support you and ride with you. Like, oh girl, good luck. I'm gonna help you build you up. But when I see you on my level, hell no. We competition now, bitch.
Yeah.
And Giselle is competition for all these bitches now. She competition for all the girls now.
I'm just like, look, Shay, once she told you, okay, it should be, okay, well, bitch, that's other hairdressers, or even, Reggie, can you make me a piece or something like that? Girl, damn. Now I beat you when bitch, that was one night. That was one night. Things have changed now. Or, bitch, it could have been last month. But this next month is different. It ain't gonna happen the same all the time, baby. And all this was because they could not use Reggie, and that was crazy.
It's ridiculous. I'm like, you don't feel you can win this pageant?
Silky, I feel like what I has for me is only for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already written. I just need to show up and get it.
Correct.
Because that's the path that he put me on, is to go get it.
So
and it's not that it went way too far, and it didn't have to go that way if Shay would have. Because it's not a girl.
So are you blaming Shay?
I am. For that, I am. Because you didn't have to, and I wish Giselle would have, like, because she said she had a text message. All this went through text message. This one verbal.
Okay.
I would have put it out to show that this bitch is shading me. Like, girl, you trying me right now.
And like, it's not that serious to me. Because I don't think...
Bitches, and at the end of the day, John Julian finna
win. Oh, bitch.
If that bitch wins...
Let me go get my airplane Southern Comfort bottle.
If that bitch wins, those girls should feel real stupid. The girls should have a problem with her competing.
No, they shouldn't, because
they should have rallied against her. That bitch not compete.
Lost in translation, Reggie, but guess what? Had it went that way, she got the proof. She got the proof, though, honey. She got the proof. Lost in translation, but however you may have transpired it. Bitch, that's how it came. So, bitch, when John Julian walked through the door, bitch, all bets are off. No. And the reason why I say I don't have a problem with Giselle is because Giselle won one of the 5. You know what I'm saying? John ain't won none of these. Why? Now I think something fishy. Don't now, bitch. Let me know that before I get here.
It's definitely gonna be something fishy. I mean, but
this race, bitch. I don't get to see who coming through the fucking door.
Hey.
That's not one.
At the end of the day, the girl that's competing for the pageant, if she wins, those bitches can't complain because y'all allowed this to happen. So, hey.
Yeah, true thing, bitch. Okay. Alexis Gabrielle Sarrington was also the subject of public Facebook slandering by Giselle and Isaiah Hilton. And Giselle went on her live to state how she felt about things about Alexis. And she went way back, way back. And she talked about stuff from how she felt about the situation with Queen's situation. She talked about things that from growing up. She talked about things recently. She talked about a whole lot of stuff, pageantry stuff. I have mixed emotions about that. I think that, you know, if she had a problem with Alexis and what went on with the contest stuff, state that. I think it went a little bit too far, you know, with health stuff, living situations, drag, all that kind of stuff. I think that kind of like took like a turn because I feel like you did have a respect for her. You were there in a time of growing up where you did learn from her. I feel like as an entertainer, a fellow entertainer, and Alexis is who she is and done what she has done and left her mark in this community. And as an entertainer, a young entertainer looking up and the things that Alexis has done and has gotten, I would want it. I would love to see my name on the side of a building that said the home of Chevelle Brooks. They had that for Alexis.
Oh wow!
In Jacksonville at the Metro on the side of the building, the home of Miss Gay US of A, Alexis Gabrielle Sharrington, because that's what James Brown did for her, and which is someone that, you know, Giselle mentioned in the live. And James Brown was one of them people that was one of her sponsors and stuff like that. Alexis in pageantry, when a person like me who didn't have like the sponsors and stuff like that was able to get all the rhinestones and beads and carry and this and that, bitch, my friends dancing for me, bitch, we get rehearsing in the living room in little small rooms like I'm in right now, all that kind of stuff like that. I'm wondering, like, bitch, who? Like, I would love that. I would love to put on this big production. Still to this day, I've won some things, but I have not done what I want Chevelle Brooks to produce. The best thing I think that Chevelle Brooks has produced has been Queen, because I did it all out of my pocket in what I wanted to produce. That was, you know, but what Alexis do and the fact that she could sew her own shit and all that kind of stuff like that, I admire that. And for the girls that sat there in that house with her, with the mothballs, the talking bad and disrespect, the whatever they may have said, which you didn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Because you had to play, hold on, you didn't have to be there. You can go home to your people. You didn't have to, you know, take the disrespect or whatever you were saying then. But you was also gaining knowledge, because as a young queen, that's what you was there for. And Alexis out working and traveling and doing the things and paying her bills. Y'all staying in her house, rent free, and you can do whatever you want to do. But she got you rhinestoning, she got you doing this and that. But that's knowledge to help you in your career to make you who you are today. And then you got those people that were able to help you, like Alexis. Exactly, Nikki, y'all was learning. You know, that you got the sponsors, because she said Gerard came and her life changed, because Gerard was that stunt queen that can get you all those things. So now you are the Alexis, and you get in those things. What somebody stayed with her, Nikki, you said you stayed there when you first got there, and then I heard Giselle stayed with her for a little bit. But even if y'all didn't stay with her, y'all was there. So, y'all stayed around it. That bitch said she held us captive. But you was learning from that. And so I didn't have an understanding when Giselle went as far as to say these things. You can feel a certain type of way about what happened. But I know it's a lot of built up emotion and all that kind of stuff like that. I just think it went a little too far with the health stuff and a lot of other things that were said. You know, I was a little taken aback by it. And then you know that y'all are family, blood family, that makes it even worse for me. So I was like, I didn't know how to take. I knew how to take it, and I didn't feel good about it.
So
But
I'll say this. So you know, I'm from Jacksonville, and Giselle from Jacksonville, and people from Jacksonville. You know, we love hard, and we can fight hard too. And it's like, I don't necessarily agree with everything that she said, as far as
not necessarily. No, you don't agree with everything.
I don't agree with it. So, but you know, I know people in Jacksonville, you know, we just have a different mentality sometimes that others don't understand. And
it's not like the people from New Orleans.
How would you explain that personality?
We want to get our point of view. We want to get our point of view across, and this is how we feel. And how she felt about the situation is how she felt about the situation.
Okay.
Now it was a surprise to me.
Do you think that situation caused for her to talk about how she helped her when she was ailing and doing things like that? Do you think that situation caused for all of that?
Well, the thing is, things that I don't do myself, I can't say what somebody else won't do. So I don't think it calls for that. I don't think it calls for that. I don't think it calls for that.
You think it's calls for that, not what you think.
No, I don't. I do not.
Thank you.
I do not. But that's how Giselle chose to express herself. I would not have done that no day of the week. I have friends now who we're not even speaking, not talking to each other, but I'm not going to disclose anything. I think what Giselle said about Shay Shay, whatever, that's totally fine. And even if however you feel about Alexis was totally fine for the stuff that's publicly. When you talk about her in pageantry and she needs to reinvent herself and XYZ, but when you talk about personal things, that's not what we should be talking about. Because as a friend, I'm not going to bring up your
family member. I don't know how close that is with that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to bring up your personal issues. Like if you stuck anything that you said about Alexis that was public, go ahead, full force read because it's public. But talking about, you know, how we necessarily have to change people or they was this way, we had to go in and get their sheets and change them up, whatever the case may be. That I would not have said that myself. Because as a friend, even if we fall out, I'm not going to go certain levels with you. If me and Chevelle fell out, I'm not going to talk about the things that I know that are personal and just detail and it's going to hurt somebody else. Talk about it publicly because it's a private thing.
Giselle was your first queen, right? Huh?
Yes.
Did you call her? Because I would think that within a year of working with each other, that y'all have formulated some type of relationship. Did you call her anytime after that live to talk about it?
We have talked about when we saw each other personally, but Giselle, the thing is with Giselle is an amazing person. Giselle, she carries her emotions on her arm, whatever they say. She's a very emotional person, and Giselle loves hard. And believe it or not, Giselle holds a lot of things in from other people.
Let me tell you something. Whatever she's holding in, she sure let that motherfucking shit out.
She let it out.
she didn't leave nothing to the imagination.
But Giselle really holds a lot in.
Trent, remember when you told me a while back, you like sometimes you gotta ask for help and stuff like that when you're down and out. And so this brings me back to a time when I was unable to do for myself and stuff like that, and how I closed a lot of people out and I only let a few people in to take care of me. And for if it was one of those people that I trusted with my life and what I was going through at that time, if they were to backfire and do that to me, I would be devastated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking about Desiree and the stuff that she has been going through with her cancer and stuff like that, and how a lot of stuff that she could have been avoided, because if she would have took certain steps or anything like that, not to put her business out there, vanity wouldn't let her take these certain steps because she didn't want to be a burden on nobody. But that's why she didn't want to be a burden on nobody, because they might turn around and do that. Tell people, and I can tell the story now.
That's a word. That's a word.
Now, because I've been through it. But what a lot of people don't know is when I had diverticulitis, I was at home with an incision from here to here that was opened up like you slice a sausage in half. My stomach was open like this. I got to watch my stomach mend together like this over a course of a couple of months with the bag sitting right here. I would not let a lot of people come to see me. I wouldn't let nobody touch me but my mama and my nurse, because of what that kind of thing like that. So when I got better enough to travel and learn how to maneuver with my colostomy bag and do shows, what a lot of people don't know, when I first came back to Continental Plus, that was my first booking out. I still had my colostomy bag. I was performing with my colostomy bag. I was doing kicks and splits and shit with my colostomy bag because I had to work. A month later, I went to Miss Gay US Survey. Me and Stasha never said nothing about this, ever. If she had, I never even heard it. And I'm saying this only because I felt some type of way about what Giselle did to Alexis. I was at Miss Gay USA. Desiree was Miss Gay USA. She was down the hall. Me and Stasha was roommates. Over the course of the night, we went out to eat. And when you have a colostomy bag, you got to eat, like you got to manage what you do. You know, it's a way of life. It's a totally different way of life. Over the night, I evidently used the bathroom in my sleep. My colostomy bag had loosened up. I didn't realize and you have to sleep a certain way. You can't sleep like how you normally sleep. You can't ball up. You can't do all of that. So I must have used the bathroom. It erupted in the middle of my sleep. So when I woke up, I realized it. And I had to go to the restroom and I had to like fix my bed. One of my best friends, KK, is laying right next to me. Stasha's in the bed next, right. We get up to get ready for final night. I had to go to the restroom, redo my bag. And one thing that having a colostomy bag is like, it's a smell that you don't want to ever. It's bad.
Yes.
And so you have to entrust that the people that you are around is okay with what you're going through and have to understand what you're going through. And so I was so embarrassed. I literally sat in the bathroom and cried because I can't believe this has happened to me. And I'm okay with KK. And I'm okay with Stasha. That's my sister. But she showed me the love and compassion. I never heard about it again. But I was embarrassed. And not that I needed their help or anything like that. But for that to happen to me, and I needed to, you know, I needed y'all to be okay. I didn't need no difference. I didn't need the, you know, and if Sasha would have got mad at me about anything and like said something about that, that would have told me up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when Giselle did that and said how she had to clean up behind Alexis and change her and all, you don't do that to nobody. Because one day that could be you. One day that could be you. I told a friend of mine when he used to tell me all the time, oh, this old man tried to talk. I said, how old is the old man? Oh, he's 37. Bitch, what? You're going to be 37 one day, hopefully. Be mindful of the things that you say and the stuff that you put out in the universe. So it really touched me and it broke my heart that she would say those personal things about this woman that we know that she went through publicly with the Bell's palsy. I even had Bell's palsy before, and a lot of people don't know that. I had it when I was stressing about the colostomy bag. But I was blessed for it to come back, and I was able to do all this in my face. Everybody's not blessed to have that. It don't come back like that.
Even Giselle herself had Bell palsy one time.
She did.
Mm-hmm. Right before she won Continental, she called it.
To talk about that broke my heart. You can say what you want to say about the stuff with drag and all this kind of stuff like that, the competition and all that, but when you get personal, I ain't like that. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't like it, and it makes me not trust people.
You know what? I trust people to be
that's
people.
The thing that of all of this, because when you have friends, you go through relationships, because you don't want your friends to air your dirty laundry out on Mad Day. And I'm not, I don't know Giselle and Les' relationship, but it seemed like Mad Day happened because a lot of stuff with Chevelle. Me and Chevelle would talk a lot of times during this whole, when she was going through that whole transition and going through all the medical issues like that. We talk all the time, but I'm like, I can't imagine having Mad Day and going in details of the certain things that we talk about on certain days when Chevelle was having good days or bad days. So it's kind of heartbreaking because your friends or whoever you go through certain things with, those are your friends and that's your safe place. And if this is my safe place, I need this to be my safe place.
You want to tell people because you need to vent. You need to get it out. You need to say these things. You need help, but you don't know who to trust. And you think you can trust this person with and I'm sure Alexis, when she was doing these things and having her help her or whatever the case may be, she thought she could trust her. This is my family. This is my cousin.
And we're not discounting Giselle's pain from the things that are taking place to her by her, but it's just a simple fact that you can't do that. You can't find it. You can't see that it's cool. You can't see that as a thing to do. But this is a classic case of hurt people. In that moment, because of how hurt she was, she needed Alexis to be as hurt as she was feeling in the moment. I don't know if she was thinking with a clear mind or her mind was foggy from what has transpired. But I would have never went that far. And I love to read. I read a bitch.
It hurt. You wanted to hear.
I would love to go in on people or go in on situations, my topic, but my people are my people, and I'm going to defend my people to the end of time. And I'm not going to go in on my people either. It's numerous times when we talk about certain topics, I'm like, oh, that's my child, that's my success. Be careful, because even if I know they're wrong, I'm defending them.
Yeah,
but
not me.
Like if it's a health situation, I would never bring up the stuff that me and Chevelle talked about.
Me either.
Doing those few years ago. I would never I can't even imagine a time that would allow me to bring up those situations.
Because my conscience would be bothering me so bad.
Oh my God.
After that stuff came out of, because let me tell you, because I know I told y'all that I can be a very vengeful person, but you know, there's limits to what I will do and there's limits to what I'll say, you know. But I'm also one of those people, if I say something that crossed a line, my spirit will not allow me to rest.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just grieve me and bother me. And I've had to call people, even when they weren't in the room and I said something, I had to call them and I apologize. I said this about you and I need to apologize. You don't know that I said this, but I did. And I need to say, I'm sorry, because for something inside of me just will not let me rest. I just can't be at peace because I did something that I know that I should not have done or said.
Yeah. It's crazy, like how even with Desiree passing, a lot of people have reached out to me and told me, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you or whatever, stuff like that. I can't be that person. I can't for those reasons alone.
Yeah. But you know, too, in therapy, I learned this thing called use your words. So we release everywhere else. When we drink too much, we release, we pee. We do number 2 when we got to release food. Why do we have to hold so much in us to make us explode? You know what I'm saying? It's unhealthy to not be able to release. So when you have a problem with somebody, and especially if you have their number, and especially if you not too long ago just help them prepare for a pageant, why I would, if it was that important to me, I would have drove to their house.
Helped you.
I would have drove to their house, sat down, and had the necessary conversations so that I don't have to go to Facebook. It's so much stuff that has been done to me that if I say it, it would be so crazy. Or some of the stuff I've seen. But you can't trust people to be nothing but people. And you learn from Alexis. Let's not act like because Alexa lost 2 or 3 pageants that her career didn't happen. This is one of the most decorative queen in our drag history. Those girls came from Florida, busting down doors down here, even in Atlanta. Now I think Florida have the most MBU winners that they are because of girls like her. People model like her. You take her confidence. It's so much. You know what I'm saying? She's done drag on a level that supersedes most girls' career. You know what I'm saying? Probably what she spent that Continental, most girls ain't spent in their whole drag career. You know, but respect is due a dog. We know where we've been, but we don't know where the fuck we going. So when you speak on somebody's health, don't you be angry when something happens to you that may not be in your favor and people speak on it. You know, because now you've opened yourself up for that type of scrutiny to be accepted and reasonable for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you took her deepest secret. I didn't know Alexis had cancer while she was doing Continental.
I didn't either.
You know, I didn't know she had, stuff I could have went my whole life and never known and been okay. You know, I like Giselle. Giselle is one hell of an entertainer.
Yes,
Giselle is that girl without even like Giselle ain't got to do half the stuff Alexis do. You know what I'm saying? That's her superpower. But that was foul to me. Just in my opinion. Yeah. That was low. That was all the way below the belt. That was down there to the feet.
No, that was to the feet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never done anybody. My worst enemy don't shake me like that. They don't shake me like that.
They don't. And in the process, you know, she said that she judged Black Universe and she was giving out 3s and stuff like that. Y'all know it's 1 through 10 at Black Universe. I don't think she said when she was giving out the threes, but I'm sure she had judged multiple times at Black Universe. But Isaiah Hilton had went on to make a post about Alex in reference to what Giselle said, 3, 5s, and 7s on mine. And he made a post which I haven't, I don't have, but in reference to Alexis. But then he also, in turn, made another post and apologized to Alexis. I don't know what prompted him to make the post about her. If someone called him and told him that that's what she was giving him, or whatever the case may be. But if
nobody could have called him and told him that, that's one thing for 100% fact, I know. And nobody could have told him that. And no scores are ever discussed. Like he would never know what his scores are. And the fact of going against Alexis or making this post, it was very premature.
Yeah.
And it was very like, you want to be this, you want to be this.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you want to be Black Universe. And to go out and target Alexis without facts is completely nonsense to me.
Yeah.
You have no
proof,
evidence to say she did X, Y, Z. You going on whoever told you this, which is a lie.
I didn't understand that because I was like, well, did you see it? Like you got proof?
You did not see it, and you don't know it for a fact. I know you did not see it or know it for a fact. 100% fact. Did not see it.
Well, I wonder why he did that.
Because of the live. I feel like it was a piggyback off the live, to even go deeper than like, this bitch handing out 3s and 5s, and she a hard judge. If Alexa gives
how
you,
does Giselle even know that she gave out the 3s and 5s?
I don't know. I don't know if she told him or not. I don't know if that happened.
See, that's the thing. Like if he wouldn't have never seen the scores, how did she see the score? Neil, come on back here. God damn. Like if how Giselle seen them? Like I'm like, right, Michael. He did feel like he should have won, but like, how? I don't know.
He was good, but the winner won.
I think that Gabby did. There you go.
Scores. Giselle didn't see the scores. Nobody saw the scores.
So you saying all of that is alleged?
Yes, alleged.
All of it is not true. None of it is true.
Burp. Not alleged, it's not true. Rich said when they do that in pageantry period, he was coming from a hurt place as well without knowing the facts.
And see.
Oh, see, yeah, but you shouldn't have inserted yourself.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
That's what I say.
Especially
when you make
never
public Facebook posts, when you make public Facebook posts, you present yourself in a matter of fact way. So when you saying, "Oh, this happened in this matter of fact way," you got to deal with the pros and the cons of the situation because you went public about it. So you got to take the good with the bad. So when the bad happens, you take the bad because you the one who made the post. Nobody made you make this post.
No, Universe don't give out the scores. And so then he came back and was like, and for that to be somebody he respected and I guess asked for help and this, that, and the other, why would you even think, you shouldn't have done
so
that.
Immature. It's so immature.
But I like that he apologized publicly because he said what he said publicly. So yeah. I'm so glad that he apologized the same way. And I hope he had a time. I hope this ain't nothing that Alexis holds against him. Because everybody be in their feelings, and in the moments you will say things and feel a type of way sometimes. Sometimes your emotions just do get the best of you.
Because that was like an aha.
If you read me publicly, even if you apologize, I still got it out for you.
No, Neil,
if you read me publicly, I'm always
apologize publicly though.
you always feel an enemy of mine.
Oh no, not an enemy.
You're
not
an enemy of mine.
I'm an enemy, but I just know that I can't do nothing, and because the littlest thing will make you think that it was me.
You read me publicly, you are an enemy of mine.
So I'm speaking, but I'm not.
I don't take it that serious.
Yeah,
I don't know about enemy, but I definitely
would be an enemy.
never forget it.
That's what I'm
saying.
Like,
I would definitely tread.
But I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. If you read me publicly, I don't fuck with you.
What's up, Big Mama Don?
You can apologize to me 30 times. I don't fuck with you. And the thing is,
me too near enemy. That's because y'all do prees.
I'm not your friend. We're not friends. No, we're not friends. We don't hang out with each other. We don't talk to each other on the phone. So when you say something about me publicly, oh, bitch, I don't fuck with you. Ever. Ever.
You know why I don't give a fuck? You know why I don't give a fuck? We do a show every Wednesday where we give our opinion about shit. We talk about people. I talk about people. They're gonna talk about me. Let's just go. If you feel like you gotta go public, go public. I can tell on myself before any motherfucking tell anything on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's on you. But I like how classy. I really do like how classy Alexis handled this whole situation. She did not respond when there was reasons to respond. You know what I'm saying? She let it die.
I'm not gonna respond too, but I have you on my enemy list.
I think they can
I
have
gotta respond to you.
I think they can have a conversation. I think they can have a conversation.
Hello, Miss Black America Saria. Y'all, next month in Atlanta, Georgia. Next month, right? Yeah, because it's gonna be.
What's up?
It's February.
It's gonna be February. Y'all join her in Atlanta next month for Miss Black America.
Come on.
Do y'all think Gabby did the right thing by not responding publicly? You said I do.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think so, most definitely.
I definitely do. Because sometimes the best response is no response, especially when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? Because even if you respond, people have already made up their minds how they're gonna feel about it one way or the other. So why even bother?
So
and
true.
then, but that's also a mark of somebody that, because if I don't care about what you feel or what you say, I'm definitely not gonna respond because I don't care enough to respond.
Yeah.
I
hope they can get past this though. I really do.
And other news, this young lady right here.
There she goes.
Oh Lord.
Buffet.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, not just a plate.
She
a buffet.
Has been under scrutiny for this what you call money laundering?
Embezzlement, money laundering.
She was working for a nonprofit in North Carolina.
Misappropriation of funds.
Misappropriated funds, and ain't alleged because you paid $50,000 of it back.
Oh wow!
She's a fraud. She's a crook.
I'll have to read from this. It has been the subject of intense debate in the community and through multiple social media platforms under the advice of the organization attorney Lee Robertson, Campus Pride Chair Candace Cox, and co-chair and treasurer Krista Byron requested an additional interview. Cox and Byron are relative newcomers to Charlotte and were officially elected to Campus Pride. So Campus Pride is the organization that they worked for. And so under that they were doing like their books and stuff, and they was finding out that things weren't adding up. The person said, when I was given the treasurer of Campus Pride email account, it was empty. There was no organizational history there. I had no access to files. I had to request information, previous emails. Nothing was in the email account. Being a new treasurer, I was trying to get up to speed to find out what the finances were of the organization. I did not initially have suspicions about the blatant misuse of funds. I had questions about spending the money in the correct way. So I was asking questions about, should we be spending money on this or should we be spending money on that? It wasn't initially question about misuse of funds. So I had 2 meetings with Shane, which is buffet between the October board meeting and the November board meeting to deep dive into the finances. One of the things I had asked for was access to the bank accounts and to our QuickBooks. There was an initial hesitation from Shane about giving me access to those things, but I persisted as treasurer in saying that I needed access to those. Through those two meetings, we came to an agreement on how we were going to be presented the 2024 budget. So they had time to see the 2024 budget, digest it, ask questions, and that could approve the budget at the December meeting going into the new year. In that meeting, I presented the budget that way. Shane presented it to me. The board started asking why were we spending money in office space and why was the expenditure shown on the internet service so high. Shane got really agitated in the meeting, which kind of caused me to raise my eyebrow and think, why is he throwing me under the bus? By this time, I also had access to the bank account. So I started looking at everything in the bank account, and I came across a transaction that was for a payment that was made for that was made for an account at Bingo was charged to the Campus Pride bank account at Gay Bingo, where Campus Pride had no involvement at all. They raised money, suspicions, and it gave me wonder why is there a $250 charge at Gay Bingo when Campus Pride as an organization had nothing to do with Gay Bingo. So I started conducting my own audit for the finances of 2023 and started finding things that were concerning and kept being concerned. So what she did was pay herself $250 for Gay Bingo from the Campus Pride account. She was doing different little things, and allegedly she paid money to the EOY system, and they saying allegedly she bought her crown.
Because her gown was not creative that year.
I don't even remember Buffet winning. When she won, I said, "Who is that?"
Yeah, I went with Shay Shay when she won.
The queen pageant that Joan and all the other girls on, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she in that pageant too. She's in that contest.
I wonder why she's not disqualified.
It's a contest.
And child, if you think it's gonna tune people in,
oh yeah, she would be good ratings.
Oh yeah.
Buffet look like a thief. That pitch on the left.
They should have Sherry Pie. Where's Sherry Pie at? She should be doing the contest.
Sherry Pie.
That's what should be doing the contest. Sherry Pie.
Sure.
Who's Sherry Pie?
The girl
on Drag Race.
They were saying.
You know, I thought he was talking about Cherry Pie that used to do U.S. Survivor.
Yeah, Cherry Pie.
But she's been charged with fraud and misuse of funds and stuff like that. And she allegedly paid back she paid back $50,000. So you can get them their money back.
She gotta get another 50.
This is the only money that they can account for. They can't account for anything past a certain time.
Because so $500,000,
they can't see nothing past that.
Well, they said that it would have cost too much money
to investigate
to really dig into it. They said that it would have been so expensive that they just felt that it was, and since they're nonprofit, they couldn't afford to put that type of money into digging so far. So that's when they just said, you know what, this is enough. Let's stop.
Buffet gonna win that pageant then.
I feel Buffet needs to go to prison. And
she finna win this pageant.
She didn't do hard time too. Buffet needs to do hard time because Buffet is she's getting over on people. That bitch is a Karen. Get her ass out of here. Go to North Carolina prison.
You want her locked up for how long?
Whatever the crime fit.
Well,
bitch, I go to work every day.
Yeah,
so bitch out here stealing $50,000.
No, she stole 100.
No. They only can account. They didn't even account for the 100,000. They just came up with the number 100.
Okay, well, let me explain this. if it's $100,000, I want Buffet to go to prison for at least 5-6 years because I go to work every Monday through Friday to make my money. And is this bitch trying to defraud the system, do illegal stuff, go to prison.
I can't be mad at her though.
They say this woman brought her crown for EOY.
EOY come to the front of the board.
That's what I'm gagging at. They said she like brought her crown. For
She paid them to win.
She paid them to win.
Ryan, Pageant Ryan.
I don't care that you paid them to win. You paid them to win. Now you got to pay for the crime. Buffet.
So when you get more money because you paid them the 10.
Is it a crime?
Buffet got to pay the crime. Buffet, you out of here. I need you to be in North Carolina tomorrow.
Is it a crime?
What is going on?
Child, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Don't ban it, you.
They are banning the girls. Dynasty St. James and Queen. How y'all say now? Perez.
Is it a crime?
I heard they were banned from 5 different clubs in Atlanta, Georgia.
That they don't go to anyway.
Oh, mercy. They was in a contest in Atlanta, and at the end of the contest, which was over a course of a couple of weeks, they win a certain amount of money. During those times, I guess the contestants was getting $75 for being there or whatever.
I love Giselle. Giselle's so crazy.
What Giselle say?
Just inbox me some. Giselle, shout out to Giselle.
Shout out to Giselle. So they was getting $75, and they didn't. Dynasty's daughter didn't win. I don't know if Dynasty was in the contest, but her daughter.
It was $1,000.
They won $1,000.
They were together.
Max ended up winning, him and his son, right?
Aris.
And then King Ryan and Christopher Iman was first to them, right?
Who?
King Ryan and Christopher.
Oh yeah, they did it too.
So that means Dynasty and Miss Thane them wasn't even in the top. But they wanted their $75.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
And so, child, if I tell you I'm mad because I don't even have it in here. Oh.
Is it
I don't even have it. But they bitch, I want to put it. Y'all finna wait.
Somebody said, who on the docket?
But so the girl got mad and they was they were arguing about whatever the case may be. They attacked Chris. And Chris don't have anything to do with the contest. Chris is just the person that
the owner
of the
mix.
And so they was attacking him, thinking that he had anything to do with it. So therefore, Christopher Toby wasn't having it because that's his mama. And so y'all trying to attack my mama, so I'm gonna protect my mama. And
it's Chris identified as trans.
Who?
Chris. Who you talking about? The mama. Who is his mama?
No, Chris. What's Chris' last name?
Higgins.
He always called Chris mama.
Oh, so he don't identify as trans.
No,
it's mamas out here like Mr. MBU, Andre, who y'all call Zodiac. He's the mother of the House of McGlair. He's the mother.
He's the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That nigga too pretty to be a man in a goddamn way. So I can go with that. That nigga gorgeous.
That's mother. So Chris's mother.
All right, mother Mugler, baby.
But the girl, the Ferris chick, Christopher was saying in this calling her all kind of misgendering, evidently. And they were saying that she presented herself as trans. That's not what he saw.
What did he see?
He saw what he said.
Like a transmission or something?
Oh, somebody that worked on it.
Worked on the transmission. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
he saw Andre design it.
I don't know what he saw, but she threw a glass and it like I don't understand is y'all doing oh no, here you go right here. Okay, here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all know y'all on some bullshit. Hold up. Get Jordan. I'm a motherfucking neck nigga. Hold up. Break your nose, nigga. No. Give me motherfucking something. I ain't doing no. I ain't doing no. I'm not trying to have the fucking problem with y'all. But I always got to make shit. Fuck that shit. Give me my motherfucking fuck. I'm a hood bitch. You don't tell me I'm a hood. And fuck the shit. Who the fuck? But they're right off.
I'm gonna tell you something.
With Queen
Jesus.
Let me tell you something.
You know, that's she is one of my search party girlfriends.
Which one?
Who the video is about?
Dynasty?
No, her daughter.
Her daughter, okay.
And at no point ever in the last 2-3 years I've been going to search parties with her, I've never seen her act out like that.
And what happened at these circuit parties?
Well, that's not what we're talking about.
I'll just paint a picture where y'all met each other from. I want to know about the atmosphere. What happened at the circuit party?
It's another buffet.
She's always calm there. So I've never
it's
seen
another
her
buffet.
act this way. Like never. So she's always so calm and cool.
That's $1,000 online.
Apparently it was $75.
No, it was 1,000. Then she said Smacks them came late. Smack said he did not come late. Just because you made it there before me don't mean I was late.
She gonna have to go ahead and that $75. That's a lot of emotion for $75 though. Because if I lost the competition now and I'm not top 2, bitch.
That's $1,000.
You're running for the $75.
$75 wasn't gonna do nothing for them.
$75 not gonna do nothing for me.
That's their Uber ride there and back.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, okay, yeah, because Uber rides be high sometimes.
But how did it travel for them to get barred from not 1, not 2, but multiple clubs? Like what happened? Who was the ringleader behind that? Because they ain't have nothing to do with the other clubs.
Well, but I think that like with the other clubs, like Chris Higgins is like a really in Atlanta, and Chris Higgins, people don't look at Chris Higgins as
a
drama or social or like anything controversial. Chris is my grandmama. Loves
See, here go the words again. What is his pronoun? What is his pronoun? They go mother, grandmother, Jonah Ark. What is the young woman that you speak of pronouns?
So it's okay for Trent to be a comedian when it comes to Trent pronouns, but I can't be a comedian, or Flame can be a comedian when it comes to the trans women pronouns, saying y'all not women.
I already told y'all Flame got a big girthy ass dick. And if she don't, that's how I feel about Flame. Flame don't give a fuck about being trans, and she'll told y'all.
We got Christopher why he calls Chris mother, and Chris might respond to Chris as mother, but he might not respond to other people calling him mother.
Oh, okay, all right.
So, not saying that just because he called him mother, that everybody calls Chris she, because I don't call Chris she.
Okay.
I don't call Chris she, but that might be mother to Toby.
And you see how the straights can be confused by our lifestyle.
He was about a lifestyle. It's
No,
man and woman.
Nothing is what it seems.
It's man and woman.
Yeah, but
It's
grandmother, grandmother.
My God, no. So y'all trying to take this to a whole nother subject.
No, grandmama, auntie, Lord of Lords, goddess.
So, period. How did they get barred from 5 different clubs? I guess because of the status of Chris Higgins. Period.
Chris got talent. Chris.
But say they barred from clubs that they don't even go to, so it don't even matter.
No.
Because they didn't even go to Best Friends or.
Neil said they be at circuit parties. And what do they do there, Neil?
Yeah.
I ain't never been to no circuit party.
Queen
Especially
Ferrera
leaving my shirt
and
at the door. I ain't
Dynasty.
really pulling
I've
out.
never seen him act like this at all. I've never seen him. I've never seen him out like this.
So he had a bad night. Can you vouch for him? Can you not have him barred from every bar in Atlanta?
I don't own the bars in Atlanta.
But
so
you know the
they
people.
Bar from, they bar from.
You know the people who own them.
I know, but they got to be barred for whatever the people say.
Well, I guess they gotta be barred for their actions. They can be barred from the mix because that's what took place.
Neil, you ain't gonna stand up for nothing but dick.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna sit down for that.
Neil, you a bottom? You a whole bottom?
Wait a minute.
I thought you was a sleeper. You just.
I'm screaming. I'm fucking screaming. I'm fucking screaming.
I'm stupid. Oh my God. Okay, so y'all, a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I was in Little Rock, Arkansas, where it was freezing like Antarctica. And I was there judging Miss Gay America. I had a really good time judging Miss Gay America. It was really a really, really nice time. I really did. I enjoyed the pageant last year, and I went as a patron. This year, I was a judge. And from Houston, Texas, the winner is Desi Love Blake. And so congratulations to Desi Love Blake.
That sounds like a country star name.
She, I know, right? She has been first runner-up 2 times previously. And Tatiana Beauchamp was relinquishing her title as Miss Gay America. It was so much fun, an experience that I gagged that bitch. Because now being a judge, you get to be and see the ins and outs of how Miss Gay America works. Now, they are on their 3rd or 4th owner. So things have changed for Miss Gay America. I thoroughly enjoyed judging. I hate judging. I knew once they found out I was judging that people was going to hit me up and start asking me to judge. I'm telling y'all now, I don't like judging. I only did it because I love Mike and Rob. That's the only reason why I did it.
You're not available.
And so, no, I'm not judging any other pageants. If I judge anything, it'll probably be Miss Gay America. Other than that, I'm not judging none of it.
It's gonna be barroom. You can show your scores, Chevelle.
I don't want to. You told. I asked you could I judge your pageant. You told me no. So, so I want to judge it. I asked him to be a pageant, and he told me no. So okay, so bitch, I'm not judging no other pageant.
Y'all heard that shit.
Everything is done on a computer. And so you have your tablet or either your phone, and everything is done on there. So it's a 1 through 25.
Great way cheap.
Subcategories, all that kind of stuff like that. But I thoroughly enjoyed judging the interviews, and it was 44 contestants. I could probably say out of those 44 to whatever, 8 probably was not good. They were just okay.
Yeah.
3 were bad.
Okay.
3 or 4 were bad. Majority was good. The top 10, the top 5, I think were great in interview. It's not what everybody think now. It's more relaxed. It's not how everybody perceives Miss Gay America to be. the perception that I even had of it. Even like the people waiting at the elevators, and you can't do this kind of stuff. You can't be this and that. You can't talk to the judges. You can't do this. You can't do that. It wasn't not like that. It really was not like that. The truck drivers that you see, you say, Trent, the transformations was kind of amazing to me because I had to literally like write down what these people did. If I judged them and interviewed the day as boys, I had to write down what they did or whatever to know who they were in drag the next day.
Nice.
Or vice versa.
Nice.
We had a lot of people.
The transformation of them, though.
We did have a lot of people that worked in political stuff, which I really enjoyed. They worked in government, and I appreciated that. You had a lot of people that probably like own businesses and stuff like that. They were very smart people. And what they produced on stage, I appreciated. I appreciated the time that I had there. Everybody was so warm and welcoming and receiving, and being a trans woman in their environment is so much different because this is Miss Gay America. I've never been. You know that they know you because of entertainment and all that kind of stuff like that. But in Miss Gay America have they people that they live for.
Yeah.
You know, they have their own fan base. They have all of that. When I came out to perform that at the review show, I had a line on both sides of this shit was going on.
Girl, I saw it.
I gagged myself when I saw the video.
They say you was able to pay your rent for a year.
It was like really, really, really a good experience. I thank Robin and Michael so much for the experience. I enjoyed the girls. Congratulations to Desi Love Blake. Congratulations to all the people that.
Shout out to Aria, first runner up. It was called out second run up there, but they fixed it and she ended up being first runner up. Shout out to Aria. I would love to see you, Aria. I would love to see you be Miss Gay America.
Yeah.
You fit over there.
I'm
not saying you drive trucks. Maybe a SUV.
Aria does fit that. That young lady on the end, Princess Prozac, next to the girl with the red dress, she danced by herself. She won talent overall. She did just Jay, ain't nobody. If I tell you, the Miss Thing danced her ass off.
Yes, ma'am. She look like she can dance.
She danced her ass off. The one on the far end to the right, Heavens to Betsy. Her talent was amazing. She did a spoken word into this Beyonce song. It was very Lion Kingish. It was very, very, very nice. And of course, Aria did she sung live and she did her Natalie Cole talent. It was great. And this is I think her name is Eden. She's from North Carolina, the girl in the red. But I thoroughly enjoyed. This is a video of them in evening gown. I only did this video because I wanted Trent to see the girls in gown.
Oh my.
Alexa, play Strong Man by Shirley Caesar.
You're so
Trent, I'm over here. After I saw that, I'm like, bitch, let me see who I can get to do my talent. Because I'm about to go compete in this shit.
Me
Like,
too.
this shit like come like a win.
Y'all are so late. Y'all so late. Roger, so all the girls are basic. But they were clean though. And see, in Miss America, you don't really have to have no wow factor gown.
No, you gotta do that talent though.
Y'all love to watch clean. I be hating when people to watch clean.
But you gotta be clean sometimes too. Sometimes gaudy can be too. You could take off too
But
much for gaudy.
I be judging pageants like how I would judge my students. And clean does not win pageant. Clean means that's barely passing. That means you got a 70.
Child, let me tell you something.
Clean don't mean 100.
I dropped out in 11th grade. I'm doing well in life.
That's not necessarily.
Like, oh, that's clean.
That's
clean.
Be clean.
Clean. That's a matter of one's opinion. I'm gonna say that.
No, they had beautiful gowns on though. Those gowns.
I'm gonna say that. That's a matter of one's opinion. When
their gowns was beautiful.
What clean means. Because mind you, the girl that won overall gown is not even in the pageant. No, the girl that had the highest score in talent, the girl that had the highest score in evening gown, they're not in the top 10.
What the fuck did they didn't do? Show up for a category?
It was a lot.
Damn.
They probably modeled too
All right, Ephraim gowns, beautiful.
And I probably shouldn't say it until I talk to the girl, but the girl that won overall gown, I don't think she should have won overall gown.
You know, yeah.
The gown itself was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was the other little things that went along with the gown that didn't.
How much is gown worth?
Overall gown, huh?
How much is gown worth over there?
Everything is 1 through 25.
Okay.
And it's four subcategories in the 1 through 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I wish for Aria though. One thing I wish for Aria is bigger breasts. It'll to me, it'll complete her body because she looked really good in her clothes, but her tit is not big enough. So I think that hinders her sometimes.
I don't think it's the titties. I think it's something else. But I do think that
what's the choice on?
I do think that Aria has a chance at being the
absolutely. She's gonna win.
When
last time they had a black queen?
Asia.
Asia.
Well, it's been a while.
No, yeah, Asia, because Coco was before Asia.
Yeah.
No, it was Coco after Asia.
Yeah.
No, Coco may have been after Asia.
Coco was like, that's the dethroned queen, right?
No, Alyssa was dethroned and Coco took over. She was a dethroned queen. She didn't win, right? No.
Oh, what difference?
Oh, so it was Asia in 2016.
Yeah.
I crowned Dominique.
But during Miss Gay America, they also announced Miss Gay America Film. I didn't think it was called Miss Gay America Film, but it should be called. I think it, if I'm not mistaken, it should be called Miss America Film because if you were born biological female, not biological woman, if you were born biological female, you can compete for the contest. True T, because ain't nobody born biological woman. Where every woman's uniqueness is celebrated, Miss Gay America Film 2025 in Little Rock. The inaugural Miss Gay America Film Pageant will be held January 2025 at the Robinson Center Theater in Little Rock, Arkansas next year. And it's open to all transgender women and cisgender women that don't like to be called cisgender, but however you may say it.
I might get ready for this.
You should, Trent.
Women.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think the applications goes out later on this year, and they're only accepting 14 girls. I will be one of the 14. Since the girls say that I had announced my my running for queen when they gave up when they won queen, and I didn't announce my running for queen until August or something. I'm announcing it now.
No, Chevelle, you can't do it.
Why I can't?
You just got off. You fresh off the judging panel.
I don't give a fuck.
Fresh
off the judging panel, so that means I know what the category is called for. They need to read their handbook.
Damn, you got to say that here too.
What? No, she qualified.
So qualified.
Oh, wow.
A girl asked me the other day, "Are you seriously running for the pageant?" I said, "Yeah." So I see you there. Yeah.
Who said that?
Naomi St. James.
Shout out to Naomi.
Shout out.
She good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Naomi.
Speaking of Naomi, I want to give a shout out to Naomi and Andre and Tanisha for their promo they put out this weekend.
Oh, it's
Their
beautiful.
promo was so sickening.
It was beautiful.
Oh, it was beautiful. And it's so funny because I wanted to do that promo with Desiree and Piggy, and they did it. I gagged. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it.
Very muggy. Looked very good.
If y'all was gonna do it, who's gonna be the person that's gonna blow down the house?
What picture you talking about then? Because they ain't blow down the house.
I thought y'all was gonna do like the three little piggies and somebody blow down the house.
we could have it with sick, bitch. Trust. Everything we touch is sickness. And we
now, Neil.
We always gonna blow down your house. How about that?
Neil, you out of fucking line.
How about that? The three piggies, bitch.
You out of fucking line.
And mind you, all of us was living before Desiree left up out of here. We all were pigs, bitch. And we was pigs and we was blowing down plenty of houses.
No, Neil, you out of line.
Be the big bad wolf.
We blew down every house in Pageantry. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Is it a crime?
Pew, 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 pew.
Is it a crime?
We blew down.
Baby.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Bitch, me, Piggy, and Desiree. The big bitches. Us.
Shout out to y'all, baby. Neil is out of fucking order.
Yes, God.
Neil, you are out of fucking order.
Those are how no, bitch. You want
Neil ain't no friend. Neil ain't no friend. Neil, with friends like you who need enemies. Baby.
The three baddest piggies you've never seen in your whole life. It ain't gonna never be three like them.
Neil, let me tell you something.
It's like duplicators, but they can't. You can they can do all the things, but it'll never be another three like the 246.
I believe Chevelle jump on you if y'all was in person.
Bitch, how dare he?
Yeah,
I mean, it ain't gonna change it's not gonna
it ain't
gonna who is gonna blow down the house?
All three of us, powerhouse.
Lord have mercy.
Blow your house down. Blow all the royalty down. Lord, bitch, don't play with me, nigga.
Oh my Jesus. Lord, stop by here.
Okay, don't play with me.
Have down on way.
God damn it! Congratulations to the Westland, the new Westland winners this weekend.
Congratulations, Westland.
Baby, because if I tell you, y'all was at Westland, child.
Beautiful court.
Sam won for the Mister.
Yes.
And Chastity won for Miss.
Donasia,
is that Donasia, right?
Donasia Cassadine.
Cassadine won for Empress.
Deasia Cassadine, because Deasia Cassadine had a problem because Stephen got the name.
That's why I had to correct it. I had to make sure. And shout out to Vaughn for winning Emperor. But John, I had to make sure I had said the right name because I didn't want no shit. I didn't want no shit, child.
Now that Stephen ass just wanted some fucking attention. They was in their inbox. We ain't have to know that.
That was in the inbox.
Yeah, they were talking to each other, not us.
But child, so congratulations to them. They got a new Western court.
And let me tell you, and I know Baxter went live yesterday, and he was saying there's no way Chastity could have won that pageant. But you know, it's kind of hard to judge a pageant when you're not there. And even when people creating their own narrative, both of those ladies was good in that pageant. It was neck and neck. And at the end of the night, you could have called either one of their name, and we would agree with either side. They both was good. And if anybody won, it couldn't have been by many points because they were good. And I just want to congratulate Chastity, and I hope that she feel good about her win, and she shouldn't have to feel bad. Tiana Taylor still brought her shit. Chastity brought her shit. It was a great night of pageantry, and whoever had the most points at the end of the night won. So I hope Chastity get to enjoy her reign and not have that hang over her head because of one person's opinion or a group of people's opinion. I used to do that shit to people too, though, and I must apologize because if that I can see the error of my ways because I was so young back then, right? Every time Tanisha lost Universe, I could not stand whoever the bitch is who won. I said my shit. I said my piece. So to those people, I fucking apologize because it ain't even that fucking serious. That is your moment. I don't know your prayers to God when you went to sleep at night. I don't know when he gave you that pageant. That's what you needed at that fucking moment. I know many people have won pageant and died the year after getting what they really wanted in life. So my apologies to the Victoria LePages, the Tyra Lynn Foxes, and the debutante McCrae's and stuff. When my people didn't win, I was too childish to let them enjoy what God had blessed them with. If that makes sense.
To apologize to them,
Wow, that's very mean.
I wasn't in the pageant this weekend, but I saw like pictures and I saw like Chastity is just so beautiful. I mean, Chastity is she's just so breathtaking. And Chastity won the pageant because when I saw Tiana Fields' gown and presentation, I was like, what the fuck is this? It was just too much. Like, I think Tiana, she just lost at presentation. It wasn't a cohesive look. And I would have loved her to do well because I like Tiana.
See, I beg to differ. Like, they both have like issues to me in the presentation category because like Tiana's whole look from here to there, when they got to the point with the feathers at that shot at the knee, y'all could have took them off. That was horrible to me. That goes just like with the Chastity's presentation. The feathers on the cuff and the bottom of the dress, that looked like an afterthought to me. That's just like we want to add this piece at the bottom to make your presentation look la la la. No.
But it was so neatly placed though, so I can see how she got ahead in presentation.
No, it might have been neatly placed on, but it was placed oddly.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that.
But you can't take off for that though.
No, you can't. You can't take off for that.
As opposed to Tiana's,
you can't take off for the oddly placed side of Tiana's thing, and you can't take off the odd place of the cuffs of the green in the bottom because they look like my dress too short, so I'm gonna add this to the bottom, but we gotta add this here to make this look like it came together.
Yeah, I think it was a bit too tight. She didn't get it. She couldn't really walk in it. But it was still very thoughtful. They really thought out their packages, I feel like.
Now, deep down, Chastity looks stunning.
No, the only person that won Westland hands down was Sam. Sam won Westland hands down.
That's
everybody else.
No, you got Denasia fucked up. Denasia was good from the word go.
Was she?
She was good from the word go.
I want to talk about the plus. I don't know about the plus. I was talking about the Mr. and Miss.
Well, Sam won by a lot of points. The girls won by a slight margin. You know what I'm saying? Sam was very good. Sam was good like that when he first came to Universe.
I was going to say Sam was good at Universe, though.
Yeah.
Sam has always been good to me.
Congratulations to Sam.
I'd like to give a shout out to my people. I would give a shout out to my girlfriend, Gia. I went to the pageant, but Gia has slayed the talent that she was in.
Yes, she did. Shout out to Gia. I feel like Gia getting ready for MBU. Could I be right, Neil?
The talent that she was in.
Do you think, because Trent has said that they would have been happy with if they would have called out Chastity or Tiana, do you think that they would have got this same expression? If Tiana would have won, do you think they would have got that same expression? Just hold on.
Maybe he fell out because he just saw too much. He had been seeing too much white all night. I don't think he would have fell out for her if Tiana would have won. But I think it was enough St. Louis people in there that would have had similar reactions.
I heard they came pretty strong to the
Bus
pageant.
loads, baby, bus loads.
Oh,
St. Louis in the house.
Lord. One thing I cannot wait to do is see Chastity so I can celebrate with her because she is a good time, though, honey.
She is a good time.
So congratulations to Chastity, congratulations to Sam.
And then, why people get their score sheets just to bicker about things, right? Like they were saying that Tarico took 1 point from Tiana Steele for her split being too high. And then this boy came on and said, and they said Tarico was cheating. But you can't take off of that. If it doesn't look appropriate for question and answer, you can't take off of that. Because you have to stay classy the whole night.
Judging is subjective.
It's subjective.
Judging is subjective. So you don't have to agree with what I say. If I'm a judge, that's just what I saw.
That's how I see pageantry. You know what I'm saying? I see that you shouldn't have a split that far up if that's my opinion about it. And you can't judge off opinions.
Yo, Coup de Cat, like Neil say, the split is too high.
The split is too high.
I can see if you walking and I cannot see your Coup de Cat, the split is not too high.
It's not too high. And so then one guy got on, he said, well, Lindsay took 3 points from me and from question and didn't even say why. And so then Bess was like, well, Lindsay got integrity. She got this. She would never do that. And da. So it made it seem unfair that you would jump down Tarico's throat for taking only 1 point and then stating why he took it. But the 3 points Lindsay took, he started taking up for her integrity. And she didn't even write anything down. I'm not questioning her integrity, but how does that make sense to explain like that?
Take off if you take off a point for somebody, you need to explain that point when the contestants are getting their score sheets. If it's like if it's like Black America, Black Universe, you'll get score sheets. That's one thing. But I don't give a damn if you won every pageant in America in the world.
Yeah.
If contestants give their score sheets back and they say write a comment on it, write a comment on it. Yeah. Because you are not that big that you cannot write a comment on why you took a point off.
Well, some pageants don't want you to do that. You think
no, but if the pageant says write a comment why you taking off, write a comment.
Yeah. Thank you, Tarico. He said that the split was high. And he took the point because he saw the black leotard. That's just like me. When one of the girls at Miss Gay America, they had a lot of splits at Miss Gay America. And when she turned and walked my way, the split, all of them looked sick and your stockings look beautiful. But when you walk past me, I can see your cootie cat.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be able to see that when you walk.
Number pussy.
Yeah. So
Number,
he's a black
dog pussy.
Some people be feeling like, oh, I'm whoever I am. I don't have to leave a comment. Bitch, leave a comment. If the owners of the page say leave a comment, you judges, leave a comment.
And Tarico said he gave her 24 out of 25 and left the comment. So
right.
you did what was right, Jeff. So
you did what was right.
Lindsay said, baby, he came to me and I explained it to him in person. He failed to say that on the live when he was reading me, even though he agreed, which is why I never responded.
Well, that was my grandbaby Coco from Memphis. But I understand. Lindsay saw 3 stomachs when his suit. I think Lindsay took a point per stomach.
He saw 3 stomachs.
If the owner say leave a comment when you take off, as long as you leave a comment, then you did your job. When you do not leave a comment, then you leave open interpretation for people to read you.
But a lot of times you ain't got time for all that writing.
And Miss Gay America, you ain't doing no writing, bitch. They moving right along. But guess what?
You ain't always got time.
Don't judge. If the owner say leave a comment and you can't do that, don't judge. If you can't do 2 things at once, don't judge.
Neil. Shut that shit up.
Well,
come to me. I wrote my name on the judging sheet. Come to me and ask me. I will remember what happened that night.
No, that's unfair to the contestants.
Listen,
Because
listen.
No, because the owners have told the contestants that the judge is gonna take off and they're gonna leave a comment.
Everybody ain't told them that.
Most
people
have.
go to registration and don't even ask those types of questions. And then y'all take your ass way down into the white folks pageant, the Continentals, the US of A, and they don't do them to give you a fucking master sheet. And you try to figure out where the fuck you went wrong at. And they just picked your motherfucking ass.
They don't give score sheets though, so that's different.
I don't think no pageant should give score sheets.
Let me ask you, because this just came through my what's the spectacular pageant?
What's what?
It's a pageant called Spectacular. I think it was last week or something, and the owner didn't have his money.
Oh, I don't know about
next week.
I hadn't heard about that.
I heard about it. He was live, they said, and
he had no money.
And he had no money. So we're gonna talk about it next week though. But we're gonna go to commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, girl? I had ordered me some food across the street and I said, let me go over here and see what they doing. Who the manager for night shift? Friend, you getting a little busy. You want me to clock in and help you? I love my new job. What was your name? Okay, my name is Cheryl. Yeah, I worked here for 2 years, so like everybody know me. So who coming in when you leave? She still work here? Hey, Savannah, what you doing? Hey, Tisha. Wait, is it Tisha or Tisha? You don't remember me? See, when I first started working here, I blocked everybody because I don't got time for that. But now that I don't work here, girl, they still blocked. Why you didn't tell me about Shannon? Girl, I heard about Mr. Henry passing. I mean, I was thinking about like coming back like part-time. Where Miss Betty? She still here? She retired. I'm just visiting. I used to work here. Hey, your coworker having trouble with her computer. Try Control F9. Yeah, I used to work here. I worked here for 2 years. Yeah, everybody know me around.
70. I've been in church 70 years. If we ain't going to heaven, I'm going to get me a Long Island iced tea. Amen. If we ain't going to heaven, I'm going to get me a Long Island iced tea.
Chow down, Duke.
Are you all right? No. Get the dog, hurry up, get the dog. Don't make a scene. Get the dog. Get the dog.
I'm going to go back upstairs, Debbie, and just be in private, okay?
Girl.
Girl, wait. Them dogs I took him out.
Baby, he fell hard.
Get the dog, get the dogs.
He need to get him a life alert.
I'm just gonna go have some moment to myself.
It's always fucked him up.
Who was the church lady?
God, that was Vicky Winans.
That's Vicky Winans, yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, come on, heathen.
He had a Long Island iced tea.
Oh my goodness.
My mama loves Shirley Caesar, right? Shirley Caesar had a concert, so my mom went to the concert. She got to meet Shirley Caesar, everything that was good. So Vicky Winans was before Shirley Caesar. My mama come home and said, I think Vicky was drunk.
She said she gonna have a Long Island iced tea if she ain't going in.
Man, I need Long Island iced tea. But Vicky said, long. That took me out. I say Vicky.
With that synthetic special on her head.
That's Synthetica Andrews.
Okay. I love Vicky Winans though.
That took me out. That damn Vicky Winans said she gonna have her good time. I need me a Long Island iced tea.
He sure did.
Girl, if I tell you that was so funny, I don't know what was funny, her or Kim Burrell.
That's your man's work for you. It's a solo, huh?
Let the man do the work for you.
Let the man do the work for you. That's a nasty That's a nasty skin skirt wearing bitch.
Oh my Lord. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to Our Point of View. We are back. We will see y'all next Wednesday night for Our Point of View. And y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Please go to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and like, share, and do all the things that y'all do. I'm hosting Miss Gay Louisiana US of A next month in New Orleans, Louisiana. So if you want to go to US of A, please join me March 24th at Cafe Istanbul. If you're looking for a great promoter, it is for Miss Gay Louisiana US of A newcomer and classic, not the
regular.
They're gonna have regular, I guess, later on because they already had Lady Magnolia. They had Lady Magnolia US of A. So they just gained Miss Gay Louisiana US of A. So I will be there for the classic and the newcomer. And that is my birthday. So I will be in New Orleans for my birthday hosting.
Oh yeah, turn up.
Yes, I'm staying over 2 more days.
I know that's right.
How about I'll be in Houston for our Dupree reunion.
Oh, what? What's that deal?
We're gonna be in Houston for our Dupree reunion the last week of May like 31st through June 2nd, that weekend. So all people, if you want to come to Houston, come on down there because Dupree's gonna be down there deep. And it's gonna be an MBU prelim that Sunday, Gemini MBU. Yaheem and Giselle are the owners of the prelim.
I'm gonna do it
to Big Mama Don.
Yeah. So that weekend we're gonna be in Houston deep.
The pageant give away 6,000 that night.
Really?
Oh, I'm doing that.
Yeah, 6,000 that night.
I'm doing it.
Shout out to Yaheem and
come down to Houston.
Come on down here. What are some other activities that's going to be going on?
I don't know what they got. They have a picnic going on, a pool party. But you know me.
I was gonna say, what activities are you gonna go to?
You're gonna be there with me, so I can't do
you can't do much. You can't do much.
Yeah, because I got 3 old men.
Are you gonna be dishing? You gonna be dishing the whole time you there?
I mean, they say everything in Texas is bigger, but I'm coming with my Texas boyfriend because one of my old men from Texas.
Ooh, Lord, my Texas.
Damn.
So he got you around.
You got them in different area codes, huh?
I mean, he gonna have me hemmed up like a pair of pants.
Ooh. What else?
I wonder what that pocketbook looked like.
Golly. February 17th, I'm hosting my flip phone brunch again. It is a Taylor Swift Eras Drag brunch hosted by me. Miss Gay America will be there. Desi Love Blake, also Chloe Crawford Ross, and not Hannah Santana, but Miss Essence will be there. Heidi T. Iman. So that's February 17th at the Houston Improv. If you are in Houston, please join us at 3 o'clock at the Houston Improv for the Taylor Swift brunch if you are a Taylor Swiftie. Okay, Jared?
Okay.
And we will be back next week. Neil, Trent, Dominique, thank y'all so much. I'm so glad to be back.
Me too.
You know, y'all wanted us to be back. Now we're back, and I think we had an amazing show tonight. We was on for 3.5
Damn it, 4 hours, girl.
And if y'all have not watched these shows, I want to tell you, the Traders on Peacock, watch the Traders because it's an amazing show.
I've been hearing about the Traders. I heard it was.
I've been trying to watch Grisella, but I'm sick of reading.
That's what everybody say. I didn't even know that was Miss Thang. I knew that I could hear her voice, but I didn't think it was her. And then they said, "Yeah, that's her." I said, "Okay, bitch, you gonna get you something for that."
Yeah, she'll get some.
You know they're gonna give us something for it. But we thank y'all so much for tuning in to Our Point of View. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all
so much.
All the love that y'all give us, and we're glad y'all joined us back tonight. We will be back next week, and we will see y'all later. And Coco, hopefully you'll be back. I think I did good tonight, though, Joe.
Oh, I didn't know you was by yourself. Work.
Been by myself all night, child. It's been a wrap.
What you doing?
I cannot. I'm gonna play one more commercial for y'all, and then we go. Good night, everybody.
What's the problem?
You didn't hear the question.
Yes, I did. No, you didn't.
You said where I'm from. I said Detroit. You said how old are you? I said 29.
No, yeah, I said how old are you?
I said 29.
That means how many years have you been on Earth?
I'm 29 years old, you fucking bozo.
29?
Yeah. Hey, I know, girl. I know you ain't trying to go there with the rings, because you without no makeup on, you're hideous. Like, don't play with me, because I can go there. I'm trying to be nice. That wig, bitch, like, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Kendra. Please don't do it. You trying to throw little jabs at people? Look at you, bitch. Your shiny ass face. Bitch, ugly. Fucking ugly. Look at you. Look at you. With your Tasha K. Bitch, you look like you can be related to Tasha K.
Niggas. What is the language?
Ooh, honey. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.